listening to the San Diego Brewzik Podcast. Find us on Facebook and hit us up on Instagram. Make sure you visit us at sdbrewzik.com. And now, with your host, Brent Reichman, this is the SD Brewzik Podcast.
Greetings and welcome to round 7 of the SD Brewzik Podcast. We are sitting here at Mikkeller Brewing in Miramar. We're going to be interviewing Godhammered today. It's going to be a nice treat to talk to the boys from Godhammered. It's going to be awesome. So I'm sitting here with Josh Caldwell, Ray Garcia. I got my co-hosts. I got Dustin Kymeg and Justin Smith. And we also have a special guest from the brewery is Bill
Baten.
Bill Baten. Thank you very much. So what's up, guys? Say hi.
Not much.
Hey.
Hello.
Very happy to be here.
Hi.
It is a pleasure.
Nice.
Beer.
Nice.
Sun, beer. Music.
So, Justin, I understand you have procured us some brews to partake in. What do we got?
We're already set up. I think I'm going to let Bill talk about them, but we have a Hoppy Pils, and I don't even know the name. So, Bill, go give us a rundown.
First beer we've got here is our California Dream. It's our Hoppy Pilsner with Danish lager yeast. It's got Galaxy and Saaz hops in there. So it's got a little bit of that, gets a little bit of that cracker note from the Pilsner malt, and then it's got that nice tropical Galaxy and a little floral spice from the Saaz hops.
Oh, wow, that's really good.
4.2%. Great for a hot day like today.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
super crushable.
Oh, that's nice.
Easy drinker,
That's
but
nice.
it's still nice and hoppy. So
What do you guys?
Exactly.
What do you guys feel on that one? Do you feel it because it has that little ting in it? You know what I mean?
I could have about four more.
About four more of those.
That's why we got you the big boy
I'll get
pours.
back to you after number 2.
Yeah, it's a good beer. Definitely good beer. I do get a little biscuity.
That little like cracker note, that Pilsner cracker note.
Yep, the standard Pilsner.
Super
grain.
clean. That yeast it ferments out really clean, so it lets all that, just that subtle malt and those hops kind of shine through there.
Do you have any crackers?
Do you have any crackers?
There you go. I need some crackers.
You said it's a Danish lager yeast?
Yeah, it's a Danish lager yeast that we're using that kind of an homage to Mikkel being from
Very nice.
Copenhagen. Yeah.
Very nice.
So we are sitting here with Godhammered. We got Josh Caldwell and Ray Garcia here.
Hello.
So guys, let's talk about. I know you guys were just in the studio, and you guys are coming out with a new EP. Is that what it is, or is this an LP?
Eventually. No, it's an EP.
It's an
just
EP.
2 songs, 2
Okay.
long songs. But,
Whoa.
yeah.
Epic.
Yeah, eventual is what it's going to be. It's taking forever.
Really? Okay. So you guys are recording with Mick, right?
yeah, again.
Okay.
Same guy we did our first EP with, which was a longer one, but this time we have 6, maybe 7 songs. We're going to break up into 3 discs.
3 discs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Oh, cool.
Oh,
yeah.
very cool.
We didn't plan on it taking a year to record 2 songs, but that's how it's worked out. So it's going to be a saga.
Well,
Nice.
the one thing I heard last night, because me and Ray were at a party last night, and he said we're crockpot music. We're low and slow.
Low and slow.
And I'm like, I guess that also includes the writing process too. Is
Tempo, writing,
Writing,
all.
producing, all that good stuff.
recording.
Yeah.
It's like we don't do anything quickly.
No, Mick has started to work at the pace that we play, which is really slow. So that's fine. Everybody's busy, I guess.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a good beer.
Yeah.
All right,
It
so what else is coming up with you guys? I mean, let's hear a little bit of history about the band, because I understand that you guys have had a few other members. I think all of them.
Yeah.
But let's hear about it. Let's hear a little history of the band, guys.
Go ahead.
Because I know you didn't even start out as the lead singer originally, right?
No, it was a side project while we were still in Awaiting Samsara,
Yeah.
and originally it was Josh, Kevin, myself, and our friend Greg Mason on drums, and we were just kind of messing around. And then eventually, when Awaiting Samsara broke up, it became a full-time band for us, and then we had it was Josh on guitar, I was playing bass, John Jackson on drums, and Spencer. Spencer on vocals.
Spencer was on vocals, yeah. Because I also remember, wasn't Macus in the band for a minute too?
Yeah,
He was. I remember that.
He was in the band for a little bit.
Yeah.
And it was just scheduling and time to things just didn't work out the way everyone had hoped it would. So eventually I took over vocal duties, and we got Derrick from Awaiting Samsara who was doing keys and samples, and we kind of forced him onto playing bass. We're like, hey, what are you doing? Nothing? Awesome. Come play bass. That's what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
So, and then Kevin moved back from Texas because he had moved away for some chefly duties. And then he moved back, and we stuck him on, hey,
Yeah, we're going to get into that in a little bit, but...
the chefly duties?
Yes.
Is that why he's not here today? Is he chefly duties?
Always.
Yeah,
That's why he's
That's why he's never anywhere.
He's a busy dude. Yeah.
That guy can cook.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's rough having that good of a cook in a band.
Yeah, well, hey, man, I tell you what, I've heard about your guys' camping trips when he, like, literally, like, turns a campfire into a smoker.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Not even kidding, dude. Yeah. Turns a campfire into a smoker and, like, smokes meats all day on a campfire.
We better sleeping in the dirt in the desert than you will at any restaurant.
Oh, yeah. It's ridiculous.
Oh man, I'm jealous.
That's a good friend to have.
I'm so jealous.
He's like, well, I got some beef belly and some pork belly just to see what the difference. I'm going to braise them. I'm like, what? We're in the middle of the fucking desert, man. Well, I thought I'd give it a shot. Fuck.
There's only 4 of us, and you have a whole truck full of food.
enough to feed a small army.
Well, I mean, that's what he does, dude. I mean, come on, you know, that's the guy's
keeps us in
passionate
these
about.
dancer
I'm
bodies.
just saying, you guys are definitely the slimmest band on the planet, right?
I think salmon shapes.
Too bad there's not visuals to go along with
okay,
it.
but you guys have Derrick to make up for that, because I've seen the video that he took of Derrick doing his handstands and shit on pylons.
Oh, you didn't think that was me?
No, I didn't think it was you. Of course I didn't. Maybe for a second I thought it was you. It was all right. I was trying.
Derrick has a smaller beard, so it's
Yeah,
People confuse us in public. It's not a big deal.
and he has hair on his head, so it's
And neck space.
That's part of it. You can see his neck.
Well, last time we were practicing, he was playing, and he was screaming into the mic, and this vein popped out of his shoulder. It was the only vein, I think.
Was it
noticeable,
grooving too?
but I think it was bigger than his bicep, but this vein was popping out of his shoulder. And we're like, what the hell is that? And I started looking around. I'm like, I don't see any of those. I don't have the. I don't know where he gets those.
they're
from.
all hidden under tattoos and fat.
They're there.
It's a protective layer of comfy.
Tattoos and fat. That's what
Hey,
it is.
he's talking about opening a gym, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in the process right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, he's out of town right now. Otherwise, we would have had him on the show. But he's out of town on vacation with family out on the East Coast. But I saw the video of he's going to be opening up a gym, but it's not like a normal gym.
It's like calisthenics.
It's a calisthenics gym, and it's very, very much like. And I think I was talking about this last night. Is that he would be perfect for like training people for American Ninja Warrior.
Oh, totally.
It's that kind of calisthenics.
Is it like
stuff.
a boot camp or
It's
something
all
like
like
that?
body weight oriented.
Got it. Yeah.
Use your own body weight.
You are
Yeah.
your own gym kind of deal. Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is that you should see the video, Justin. It's trippy to watch him do it. It's like, whoa, that's crazy, because it's like you see him and it's kind of, he's a really unassuming guy, and it's like, very, very mellow, very cool.
Oh, yeah.
And then he goes and does this stuff, and you're like, what the?
Yeah.
Where did this come from?
He got super into it and borderline obsessed with it at this point, and I mean,
Oh,
it's a good obsession. Like
I was
very nice obsessions, like
Healthy one, yeah.
Well, we've got a couple of friends that are like that. I mean, I know our buddy Jason Smith from Difficult Henry. He got into that, and now he's a personal trainer. He's certified and all that, and he's doing pretty well. with that.
Derrick just passed his test. He got certified
Right before he left,
like the day before.
Right. Nice.
So that's, I mean, again, it's like, it's weird when you see that you've known these guys for a long time, and you're not in their lives daily like you guys are in their lives kind of on a daily basis. But it's like when you see like the dreams that they have that don't involve music, and how into it they are, and how much of work they put into it. It's like, wow, that's kind of neat. That's really neat.
He's very passionate about it. Like Kevin's very passionate about cooking. Ray and I are passionate about freebasing chicken nuggets on our off time.
Oh, nice.
Sean's a big motorcycle
I just
guy.
take giant shots of gravy.
Thanksgiving year round.
Straight to the vein.
Straight to the vein.
We celebrate Thanksgiving year round. So.
Barbecue sauce over here.
I want some garlic ponzu.
Kevin can make that happen.
I know it.
Actually.
With some wasabi.
What's sad is we know what ponzu is because of Kevin. We've become like food dorks.
Oh,
A
yeah.
large ponzu.
So I'm going to switch it over to my co-host here, Justin, and we're going to talk a little bit more about the brewery, Bill. So let's hear about it, man.
Yeah, Bill, give us the rundown. I don't think. Well, we know this used to be the AleSmith facility,
Yep,
right?
yep.
And how long has it been Mikkeller? And maybe give us a little bit of a backdrop.
Yeah, so it was AleSmith. AleSmith opened here originally in 1995, and then when they expanded down the road, Peter, the owner, wanted to kind of keep a partnership in it, and so what he did is we had worked with Mikkel from Mikkeller a couple times doing collaborations over the years, and this kind of time came where he wanted to sell somebody the brewery, but he wanted to kind of keep a partnership in it. And so what they've done is kind of created this partnership where now Mikkeller opened here April 15th was the grand opening. We were brewing the beers here for Mikkel before then under the AleSmith license. It's kind of collaboration recipes to kind of get things dialed in. So we were doing like the porter, the IPA, and an American Pale Ale. Doing a recipe formulation on that, and then now he's basically just sending us recipes over, and we're just cranking them out and getting ready to do our launch. We're going to do our launch with Stone, our distributor, here in August, at the beginning of August, and we've already got some product out in the market, but they're going to actually kind of do the official push and really get us kind of.
Well, that's a question because I understand that one of your biggest. Or one of the things that really blew you guys up was that breakfast stout that you guys have, right?
Right, exactly.
We're going to try that later.
Okay,
so,
cool.
By the way.
Yeah, exactly. So the
It's
breakfast-
literally a French press coffee with an oatmeal stout.
I love breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this guy. Look at
Exactly.
Brett coming to the table with some knowledge.
You're not the only one that can read, fucker.
All right. Well, for a while there, I thought I was.
So you do something with those glasses, I see. Yeah, so now here we are, and we're just getting ready to kind of get going. We're gonna be rotating through different recipes that Mikkel's had in his bank, basically, and we'll have some core beers that we're doing, but we'll also be rotating in some of these other one-offs and specialties. And we've also got a barrel program working, so that stuff will be coming down the road, doing some mixed fermentation, stuff like that. Also doing some spirit barrels. We've got some of our Beer Geek Brunch, which is the 11%, 10.9% Imperial Stout sitting in Heaven Hill barrels right now. So as we get going, we're going to get this program going, and a lot of fun stuff coming.
That's the one thing I told Dustin on the way here. I was like, I know they make spirits, and it's like, but we are definitely sticking to beer because otherwise we're going to be Ubering out of here.
Yeah, we don't.
I'm okay with that.
I don't hear the problem yet.
Yeah, we don't do any spirits.
I have a problem with that. I have all
Yeah.
this equipment.
Yeah, we don't do any spirits on site, but we just bring in barrels that house spirits, whether it be bourbon, port barrels, sherry barrels, wine barrels for our mixed fermentation stuff. Yeah.
Give your beer a little bit more character.
I've tried
Exactly.
I've tried a couple of those wine barrel aged beers, and they're really
pretty
good.
fun. Yeah, they're fun. They're fun. You put something in the barrel and just wait and hope and wait. And then
watching
all of a
paint
sudden,
dry.
one day- exactly. And then one day you bust it out and like, okay, now what are we going to do with it? Whether it's a fruit addition or a blend, stuff like that. There's a lot of potential for that coming down the road. I'm really excited for
So
that.
when your barrel program, when you not the sour piece, but the
Yeah,
aging,
yeah.
like the spirits piece, how long do you normally let them age?
It's always gonna be dependent on the beer.
Right.
A stronger beer probably will go anywhere between like 6 to 9 months.
Okay.
But it's kind of one of those things we taste it as it goes, and it kind of tells us when it's ready.
Sure.
Because you want to get that pickup to a certain point where you get that barrel that's really kind of tied into that beer, but you also want to get a little bit of that age character in there. Kind of give it just a nice nuance. But it's all about just kind of watching the barrels and checking them every month or so.
And sometimes you back blend.
Yeah, we will, depending on what we're looking for, what we're
Right.
trying to finally get, Yeah, or even say on a beer like the brunch, we'll add coffee after the barrel, because you don't want to.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, well, because you don't want to put the coffee in with the barrel, because then it just gets lost, because then it just gets lost, and you
sounds
spend a lot of
amazing.
money and time on this coffee, put it in the barrel, and then all of a sudden it comes out, and you're like, that coffee's no longer there anymore.
What is back
got it.
blending for us?
Just like using like the base beer that hasn't been barrel aged to kind of brighten it up a little bit, freshen it
Right.
up.
So
yeah.
you could basically blend a taste by using the same beer. So.
Exactly.
Cool.
And in some cases, even people will even use a whole different beer, depending on kind of what you're wanting to get. If you're wanting to kind of get it, a bit of more body in it, but you don't want to necessarily use that exact beer. So there's all kinds of options there that you can kind of blend around with. I mean, that's part of being a brewer is also being a blender.
Yeah, Firestone Walker's got a lot of blends.
They've got an amazing
They do.
blending
A
program.
lot of
Them
blends,
being in wine country, man, they really tap into their local vintners, and they have a panel of winemakers that they bring in whenever they do these blends and they do their anniversaries and stuff
Very
like
nice.
that. They tap into that resource, and they've kind of really taught them the art of blending, and it's really an impressive aspect of it. But at the same time, they're also including their community, in their processes.
Right, they're kind of
It's
part
cool.
of something bigger.
Exactly,
They're just
yep.
a piece of it. Yeah.
Are they in
Exactly.
Sonoma?
No, they're in
South.
Paso Robles,
Robles,
Central
yeah.
Cal. Yeah.
But it's about a couple hours south. Yeah, that big region, right? A little further.
It's pretty farther south. I mean, because it's
Okay.
like, I want to say it's like, 4 hours south of like San Francisco, 3 hours
Yeah.
south of San Francisco, so they're still south of Santa Cruz and all that.
I was working up in NorCal for a while, and I always wanted to go down there, but it was just a little too far of a drive.
Right,
I was
and,
like,
it's off the beaten path. Like usually
Yeah.
you're gonna go 5, whereas they're more off the 1.
Yeah,
But it's beautiful country, and Paso's got an amazing wine program. They've got some really good wineries up there.
very cool.
So I got a question with Josh and Ray. Now, you guys are the ones that picked this brewery, so I'm kind of curious as to what was the reason behind that? Because there's a lot of breweries in San Diego that I know you guys go to, and I know that you live up in Valley Center, and Ray lives up in Vista. So it's like it was kind of interesting to me that you guys picked something that was very centrally located.
We spent a lot of time here when it was AleSmith because we rehearsed just down the street at Hindsight.
Got it.
So we were here constantly, and towards the end of AleSmith's stay here, they were saying, "Hey, Mikkeller's coming in. You guys gonna come check it out?" Yeah, absolutely. So as soon as they changed it over,
Have not been disappointed.
No.
Of
And
course not.
we still bounce around to AleSmith too because we just love it there, and we've kind of gotten to know the bartenders, and
Yeah.
it's just a cool place to be. Love the Tony Gwynn Museum. We were Padre fans.
Actually, it's kind of funny because I did solar on one of their bartenders' houses.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She actually gave me like 3 growlers just for coming to her house. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
But once we heard that Mikkeller's going to come here, my dad is a big into brewing beer and stuff, and he said, you need to go check it out.
Oh,
As
nice.
soon as they get in there, you need to go down there. And just kept harping on me, and we saw it.
Yeah.
It's not like we're gonna say no.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, yeah, of course not.
Nah,
Come on,
I'm
come
gonna
on.
go try beer some
Well,
more.
I got a question though. Aren't you looking into doing like bourbon?
Who?
Weren't you doing like some kind of like homemade bourbon kind of thing?
I've messed around with like mixing stuff at home with like just like aging stuff with
Oh, yeah,
cherries and
flavoring,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So just
Flavoring
infusing stuff, not really
Yeah.
like making bourbon. Okay,
Oh,
got it.
yeah. I think that's my next step.
I'm not that cool.
Bourbon.
Not that cool.
You need some bourbon?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
infuse some beef jerky into this bourbon.
You want beef jerky? I would love to see somebody come up with a legit bacon bourbon.
He's just trying to make stuff that no one else will drink. So
Like
he has it all to himself.
seriously,
Yeah,
a
I'm
legit
okay with
bacon
that.
bourbon would be awesome, don't you think?
I don't know. I'm not going to commit to that being good.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like it would be. I feel like it would be. I feel like
I'm
deep
not
in
gonna
my
argue
soul.
with
you. I like
I
those
think
two
that bacon
things.
bourbon would be amazing.
I'm not gonna argue with you. Yes, I would drink that and eat it.
You
and
know,
or
you
both.
should have yourself like an old fashioned or a Manhattan with some man candy on it. That's about the closest you're gonna get to bacon bourbon.
Bacon bourbon.
That's
Yeah.
why I started
You know, man
infusing
candy
those
is right.
bourbons.
Yeah, it's candied bacon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or just eat bacon while drinking bourbon.
Or just eat bacon while drinking bourbon. There you go.
That's why I started infusing the bourbons, was just to make old fashions. That's all that was.
Was that what it was? Serious?
Yeah,
Good stuff.
that's all it was.
It's like I really want to make old fashions,
Yeah.
and they don't make anything I like. So
It's
fuck
not a
it.
cool
Let's do
story.
this.
I'm not handy. I didn't do anything cool. I like making old
I
fashions.
heard you have a distillery at your house now.
Yeah, so I hear you're doing something illegal. No.
Bathtub bourbon.
I do have another question though. How is the studio Mount Crushmore? How is that coming along? It's been how long now?
Over 2 years. And
Over 2 years.
Yeah.
Slow.
Yeah, just like everything
Low
else
and
we
slow.
do. Low and slow. That's how we go. Just like everything else.
It is
Never so slowly.
Awesome. In my head, it is really awesome.
I can't wait to check it out.
I
me
so
too.
want to
2020?
drive
Yeah.
up and see like foam heads of the entire band on the top of this thing.
What are we talking about? Is this something you're putting together yourself?
I have a garage at my house. It's bigger than my house. So we said we're going to take part of it and turn it into a studio 2.5 years ago.
Called Mount Crushmore.
It's been drywalled for about a year, and that's where that stopped.
So what's the holdup?
I don't know.
Man,
How much time do you
logistics.
have?
Low
No.
and slow, man.
I'm not very handy.
Cook it juicy.
And I have
Permits.
a son.
Yeah, you got the baby.
Raised,
Well, yeah. I mean, but Jack's like how old now?
He's a little over 2.
Yeah.
Okay, that's. I mean, you can start
He can wield a
venturing out
hammer,
a little bit.
right?
You can start bringing him into the stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I did.
He can operate a power drill, right?
I did that with Sterling when he was 2, so it's like
We're hoping that by the time we finish it, he'll actually be able to be in the band.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the plan.
Good
We're trying to
idea.
space it out.
You know, if you at this pace, that is exactly what's going to
Oh
happen.
no,
Yeah.
totally.
He'll be secondary percussionist.
Secondary percussionist. What are you talking about? He'll be taking his spot.
Backup vocals.
It's the same reason it takes us forever to record anything or do anything. Everybody's got jobs. Everybody's got stuff going on. They want to do other things. It fallen to the bottom of the list of things that people want to do.
I have a
get it.
couch.
The older we get, yeah.
I have TV.
Getting
tough.
Ray to do much on Sundays is
See, Ray, we really need to unplug you, man. It's like seriously need to unplug you, dude.
PlayStation
Get away
4.
from the TV.
I can't. It's right next to my couch.
Get away from the TV. man.
You
just
can
need to
put
get away from
anything else there to replace the TV. I'll still be on my couch.
You got to understand that Ray lived a long time in an apartment with no cable, where they were watching VHS tapes in like 2010.
I grew up.
Whoa.
I
That's
grew
good
up
point,
with no
good point.
cable. So I mean,
So
I'm trying to
he got his
recoup.
own house. He got cable. He got a comfortable couch, and we lost him.
He's
We
making
totally,
up
dude.
for
He
lost time.
literally got sucked into that void. The void just took Ray and like said, "Nope, you're not getting him back."
He got a
It'll-
DVR, and then it was
It'll be the worst shit possible on TV. I will still watch it. Like, this is so fucking stupid. God, I'm not going to change the channel. I'm just going to sit here.
Just gonna hear
Like
you
the Housewives
sit here and
of,
suffer it.
shit.
Literally getting dumber as I'm watching.
That's like that's like
I've
you're,
seen this
you're
infomercial
sitting on the
17
couch.
times.
You're sitting on a leather couch. You're sweating your ass off. You're literally like melting into the fucking couch. But the air conditioner is 2 feet away, and you're like, you know what? I could turn the air conditioner on and be nice, but I don't want to really get up.
No, I would totally get up. For the AC, totally getting up.
We used to laugh when he lived in the apartment with no cable. We would go out to eat places that had TV, and it would, like 10 minutes in, everyone's talking, and then Ray just goes silent. You look over, and he's just watching some bullshit on TV. It's curling on ESPN, and he's just locked in.
Hey, that sounds interesting.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, it is.
I
When you,
can't-
don't, when you don't have cable and you watch Braveheart on VHS like 6-7 times.
And you got to get up
Very
and
good
change
point,
the
very good
disc.
point.
You know,
Yeah.
you got to put in another
Very
tape.
good point.
Yeah.
Give him some options, and he just.
You do have a very large couch, by the way, so it is very inviting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I mean,
like
there's a lot of options.
It is. I've
does
seen you
suck
passed
in.
out in like many different positions on that.
Well, there's like 10.
I have
12
slept on that
different
couch many
permutations of
times. I will
sleeping.
say this: I have slept on that couch many times.
Yeah.
There have been many girlfriends that have been pissed off because I've slept on that couch many times.
Many.
Why didn't you come home last night?
I was on Ray's couch.
That's not a flattering portrayal of your girlfriend.
So,
You know, it's-
you guys have any shows coming up?
No, we're going to concentrate on finishing the recording.
Okay.
We're going
And
to
then
concentrate
finish
on
the
finishing the studio. I'm doing air quotes. No one can see me.
Yeah, it's like
We're going to finish yet.
It's gonna
finish
fuck-
the studio.
I got a Home Depot credit card just to make sure that, because before it was
Good
we were
idea.
saving up all the money from shows, from merch, whatever, so we could buy all the shit
Materials.
for the studio.
Yeah.
And we're
And-
not good at merch and all that, so there wasn't
Yeah.
much money.
So
saved.
I hear
that
you,
went
brother.
through pretty quick. And then
Can I
it's
can I
just-
say something? You guys are literally the most famous band in San Diego that is shitty at promotion. Like you are the most horrible
he
fucking
is knocking
promoting.
you guys. That's not
he's
very
not
nice,
wrong.
Brett.
That's not very nice.
That's not
It's
very
true,
nice,
though.
dude.
Actually, he is wrong. We're definitely not anything famous. Famous is a weird word to use.
Not very nice, man. I don't know if I want to be your
we're
friend
terrible.
anymore.
We're terrible about it. We know it.
You guys are horrible at promotion.
We talk
but
about
you
we talk
guys are
about
also
it,
no.
and
But
then
the
we get
thing
all
is,
amped up.
I'm
Like,
gonna
yeah,
back
we're gonna
this
make
up.
these shirts. We're gonna do this, and then we don't fucking do anything, and then
No, but okay, but I'm going to back this up. You guys are very, very popular in San Diego. You guys are extraordinarily popular. I see the crowds you guys play in front of. I see the fucking bands that want to play with you, all right, and that you guys open up for and stuff like that. I mean, again, you guys are very popular in San Diego. So to say that you're not is bullshit because you are. But you also suck ass at promotion. I mean, I was like, wow, these guys just don't promote at all.
Hey, at promotion.
At promotion.
Oh, okay, that's better.
Fuck off.
Promotion.
No,
little
I-
hot.
I agree.
Little hot
with
on
you.
that.
It's something that is known.
not gonna
It's something
deny
that
that.
we discuss all
Well,
the time.
is there any plans to change that, or is that
We're
just
trying,
Always.
we're trying to do better with this
Thank you,
upcoming
Bill.
EP. Throw some teasers out there, like try to promote some stuff. We're gonna work on a lyric video.
All right.
Like,
Oh, lyric video would be cool.
We're trying because like that's one of those things that gets lost in our music because no one can understand what Ray says. It's fine, but we put a lot of time into the lyrics, a ton, and I think more than anyone knows. We're really, really proud of what he is saying on these songs, and
Well, yeah.
it's important for us to get it out there.
Well, that'd be cool.
I know that
That'd be really
I've had
cool.
some people say this, like, there's only 2 words I can understand what Ray says, and I can't remember the name of the song. I'm sure
Usually
you
it's
guys tell
fuck
me.
and you.
No, it's get some.
Yeah, memories are for lightweights.
You guys should just have the lyric video just be just a still image of a sledgehammer, and that's it.
What we wanted to do was do
fucking sledgehammer.
the lyrical interpretation video where we find someone that is not familiar with metal and sit them down and say, hey, write down what you think he's saying, and that'll be our lyric interpretation.
that
so,
would be kinda nice.
Like, I don't know if you guys have seen on
that'd be
YouTube
fun.
the Pantera lyric interpretations.
Oh, dude, yeah.
those things.
That's fucking hilarious.
Ray is 10 times worse than
Thank you,
Phil.
Bill.
Thank you,
You're
Bill.
awesome,
just
man.
brought some more beers in here.
But that was part of the fun in recording our first EP with Mick, is that Mick is not really a metal guy per se. He was a drummer in a rock band, and he can't understand what Ray's saying. And he used to, what is he saying right now? It sounded like he said, what was one of the lyrics?
Chicken feet for tool shed?
Yeah.
Is that? And I'm like, what part of the song are you listening to? What is-
Chicken feet for tool
I
shed.
don't know.
That's the name of my new band right there.
That's a good line.
So that's something we've had fun with. Nick will just write down what he thinks he's saying.
Ray,
Something
Ray.
about wolf hands.
Why don't you give us that lyric in character? Go in the mic.
Yeah, you're not ready for that.
Neither are the rest of the customers here. You can't do that.
No shit. It's like, you
the
want to scare
children.
anybody out the
You
door?
might want to step back from the microphone. These are pretty sensitive.
But we're trying. We're recording this new EP. We're trying to throw some teasers out there. We've got ideas to try to pump it up a little bit. Some of that is it's going to take so long to finish it that we
No,
have
I
time
know, I
to
get,
do
I
this
get
stuff.
that, man. But again, it's like, I think you guys, I mean, you're one of the best bands in San Diego.
Thank you.
You know, I mean, by far, you're one of the best bands in San Diego. You're one of the most entertaining to watch. Period.
I appreciate
Your
that.
music is unique onto itself.
I like
You know
it.
what I mean? Compared to everything else, because it's like there are very few bands in San Diego, and I think I can count them on one hand, that have an original sound, have a very original sound, and you guys are definitely one of them. All right,
It's
And-
definitely something we've tried to do. We set out, the initial idea was when Ray took over vocal duties, I'm going to write a bunch of riffs that are meant for Ray to scream over.
I remember you talking about you tuned down so he could,
Yeah.
it would complement his voice more.
Exactly.
Because a
Ray-
lot of guitarists don't do that. I will say that personally. That when Discord went to drop C, I was like, you guys suck. I hate you. You know what I mean? And even though it's a lower tuning, it's like I'd rather be in like drop B or something like that. You know
Well,
what
you
I
were
mean?
singing though too, so
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of it was that we knew there was not going to be any clean vocals. If they were going to be sparing, and
Okay.
that I wanted to write stuff that matched how Ray sounds. Ray's got a really cool mix of being. He's got kind of the death metal tonality, but he's got the hardcore delivery and
Yes,
energy.
yes.
So we wanted to kind of write music that was in the same vein. Like I'm going
Oh, of course.
touch on some death metal, but we're going to keep the energy up.
It's pretty good. It's a good analogy there.
So I mean,
Very
we set out.
descriptive.
It was deliberate. You know what I mean?
That and you know what? Honestly, it works, and I'm glad it was deliberate because it fucking works, badass, dude. And with that, we're actually going to go to one of your guys' songs. We're going to go to Pandemic.
Excellent.
Okay, so you guys check this out. This is Godhammered, Pandemic. right, we're back with the SD Brewzik podcast. You just heard Pandemic from Godhammered. Yeah. So metal. So anyway, we got another beer in front of us. Bill, I'm going to throw this over to you. Go ahead and talk about it, man. What do you got?
All right, what we brought to the table now is the Waves IPA. It's our house IPA. Pretty straightforward, 7%. We got a little bit of Mosaic in there, some Simcoe, a little Amarillo, a little Citra in there, all the fun hops. And it's kind of it's got a great nose to it. We're using an English yeast, so it kind of has a little bit of a fruity ester that also plays into there as well. But super easy drinking. It's going to be one of our core beers here at Mikkeller Brewing in San Diego.
I don't blame you. This is awesome.
We're just going to keep running with it, and hoping everybody's getting into it. So.
All right, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
I love this blend of hops. It has a nice
Very
tropical note to it.
Exactly.
Tropical, and it's got the nice grassy aromas. Kind of do you guys use pellets or whole?
We use pellet hops. Yeah, much easier to handle. Mostly back end hop addition, so really late in the kettle, and then a lot of dry hop.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what's coming up with Mikkeller? What do you guys? Are you guys doing any kind of promotions right now?
Not yet. Probably, like I said, around the beginning of August, we'll be launching with our distributor, so that'll kind of get us going, getting a little bit more out there. But we've got some stuff scheduled coming up. We'll be at some beer festivals. We'll be at the Stone Anniversary later this month. We'll be at the Festival of Dankness at Modern Times in August as well. We've got some events in September lined up with Hamilton's. We do have a beer dinner too, August 15th at Cork and Craft. Really good menu over there.
Nice.
They're doing some amazing food.
Abnormal.
So I brewed a collaboration with Abnormal just last week. We did an Imperial Coffee Porter. We used a little bit of orange peel in there, a little sweet orange peel in there to kind of get this sweet,
nice.
like kind of orange chocolate kind of complexity going on.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so we brewed that. It's gonna be pretty big. It's probably come out to about a 10% beer when it's all said and done. So that'll be for the dinner, and then they'll have it on tap after it.
Nice. They got pretty good food there too. I've been there a couple times.
Legit, man.
My buddy used to work there.
Yeah,
used to be the bar manager there.
Really tasty stuff. Yeah.
Well, I got a question real quick. Okay,
You
so
always have questions, Brett.
since this is of course I do.
So don't preface it with "I got a question."
It's the name of the new podcast.
Look at this guy, man.
I got a
Swear
question
to
with
God.
Brett Reichman.
That's
I
gonna be the
can't
name.
say
You're right.
shit without him fucking calling me out. I swear to God.
That's going to be the name of the podcast.
Swear to
I
fuck. I got a question.
got a question.
got a
Brett.
Can you eat a bag of dicks? There you
By
go.
Brett. That's a good question.
Like
you
a
should
baguette?
try and answer that.
Like a grocery bag?
Yeah, like a satchel.
How big?
That's why this works.
Knapsack.
I'm thinking like a hefty bag.
Is it like a beach bag?
I want a
full of dicks?
33-gallon bag of dicks for him to eat.
Brett, you're not minding your own 3-inch rule from the
I
mic.
know.
He is not minding that.
He's just
So
That's why he's clipping every.
all right, so quick question. This is the SD Brewzik podcast. We
How
can talk
quick?
about music and beer.
How
So,
quick?
where with the local music scene, are you guys involved in that at all, or do you guys? have
Not
any-
really, but we're just getting started, in that
Okay.
sense. I mean, so we're definitely into supporting it, obviously.
Oh, yeah,
trying to
of
get
course.
One, maybe even get some events going here with that.
Well, I love the
down
fact you guys
road.
let us in here today. That
Yeah,
was awesome.
definitely.
So-
Yeah, thanks, Bill.
I mean, that's a lot of the
a
the
perfect
Mikkeller,
spot right here.
the Mikkeller energy. They really love like the Viking metal, obviously.
Yes.
I got
I'm on a Marth.
I did. In fact, I got to go see Amon Amarth because
High five.
Entombed, one of the bass player, Victor Brandt, he's a big beer fan, and he's a huge Mikkeller fan. He actually reached out to us and got us tickets and everything. And
Oh,
was
that is
able to give him
awesome.
tickets. Actually went to Best Damn Beer Store after his set and went over and bought showed him all the cool beers that he should be buying and
hell
stuff
yeah.
like that. He was super into it, but that was a rad show.
I think we just became
Amon
best
Amarth
friends.
just
Bill.
kicked
I'm
it.
jealous. Have you guys heard John's Viking? The new
Yes,
Amon
yes,
Amarth
I have.
album?
Yes, I have.
Fucking killer, dude.
It's so badass. So badass.
They're all
It's
really
so good, man.
Those guys are fucking huge,
Yeah.
man. They are Vikings up there, just massive dudes.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah.
Killing it. And they're totally into the craft
Were they
beer
on a boat?
soon.
Were they on
No, they had a Viking helmet. They had a Viking helmet set up, so they had the drum set in the middle of this Viking helmet set. It was just ridiculous.
Are you serious?
But they were upstage. They were on stage and just totally calling out San Diego like, "This is the best craft beer town in the world, and we're stoked."
San
to be here."
Diego!
It's part of our exactly. It was dope. I had goosebumps. I'm like, man, this guy's fucking sweet.
Raise your horn.
Exactly.
I need to get a Viking horn.
Drink with me, San Diego.
Yeah, totally. It was rad.
Fucking rad, dude.
I wish Eli was here to tell his Amon Amarth story.
He's got a good one?
When,
Oh, yeah.
Were they on tour with them?
Yeah, oh yeah.
They were on tour with
with Holy Grail?
Holy Grail.
In Europe.
And
Nice.
Eli went to go make his own breakfast, and he just kept fucking the eggs up, and he's just like, I'm getting all frustrated. And I can't remember who was it.
Johan, the singer.
Yeah, comes over and he's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm just trying to make breakfast." And he's like, "Go away."
He's like, you are a sad
I
excuse
will-
for Mexican.
I will make you a Viking breakfast. And Eli's just like
Yes, sir.
so he just starts cooking up this giant, like, meaty Viking breakfast, and Eli's just like, "This is the coolest moment of my life."
So thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. Eli, our 5'8" Mexican friend, and Johan, the 6'6" Swede. Move out of the way.
Move out of the way.
I will use the hot plate.
That's awesome.
I guess he just
can see, like,
cooked him up like a pound of sausage.
The stove was up here, and Eli's trying to cook.
I will make you
Well,
a breakfast
okay,
fit for a Viking.
Speaking of Eli, we actually were talking earlier about beard growth, and because I know all of us have beards here, you know, and
for
Justin shaved his
I
off a
got
little
a,
bit.
I got a baby beard.
He got a baby beard, but the thing is, we were talking about
business
you,
beard.
You were
Fuck
telling the
off.
story
Boy
about how
band beard.
Eli how his hair has grown and yours hasn't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so let's
I've
hear
had
that.
the
What is
same. I've had the same length of hair for like the past 19
Decade,
years,
yeah.
at least. It's been ridiculous. I don't trim it. I don't cut it. I wash it. Nothing.
like
And
it just
Eli
gets more
had
curly.
short hair, super short hair, and he just started growing his hair out.
It's his Tonto.
And
His
now it's
Tonto.
like 3 times the length of my hair, and he's got this flowing mane like a fucking steed.
Yeah,
You need to
yeah,
get him
pretty
on
much.
this podcast. He's got stories.
Oh, yeah.
Stories and stories.
Does it only
and
look longer
stories.
because he's so short?
Well, actually, it's kind of funny because I actually saw the video diary thing that he's doing on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Well,
I
there's no
watched that and I'm
Eli.
like, okay, this is fucking ridiculous, but all right, I'll watch it. That's cool.
No, he's an entertaining guy, and
Totally.
definitely someone you should
Talented.
talk
I just
Dude,
love it.
yeah.
He's so self-deprecating, but it's like, okay, dude, you're a rock star. Come on, man.
He's got.
He'll
stories
never
for
say
days.
Oh, I know he'll never say it.
Yeah, you definitely get him on here. He's got good stories.
That's awesome. All right, so we're gonna go next to this is something I'm gonna have Dustin do, and this is called the one and done.
One and done.
And this is a one-word question, one-word answer. It's gonna be rapid fire, so you guys have to just come into the first thing that comes to your mind. When he says the word, just say whatever's coming to your mind as the answer.
In
okay?
one word.
No filter. No filter.
One
In,
word.
in one word.
Besides
if you can
the
say it
beer,
in one
the beer
word.
screen.
One word.
All right, I'm going to go for Josh first.
Oh,
All right. First question. Metal. Life. Ooh, good answer.
Good answer. I like that.
Food.
good.
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 Sports.
Football.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Beer.
Life.
Yes. Yes. Perfect.
Also,
There it is, right
also,
there.
Also good and football.
Memoirs of Mr.
It
Caldwell.
goes
That is it
together.
right there.
It all goes together.
This is right down my alley.
All right. Trump.
Did you say shrimp?
Trump.
Trump. I don't know how to spell that, but could you do?
Onomatopoeia.
Let's put ooh.
Onomatopoeia. Or is that a spoonerism?
Hillary.
Also.
Oh, man.
He's shaking his head over there.
Okay.
No words.
Moving on
No.
to underwear.
Is boxer briefs one word?
No.
Hyphenated. Hyphenated it is.
Hyphenated
Certainly.
it is. That's fine.
Certainly
hyphenated
is.
boxer briefs. All right. I'm good with that answer. Butts.
Yes.
How about boobs?
Yes.
And for our last question, San Diego.
Crowded.
Not one word.
Oh,
It's not one word, but it's one city.
it's a proper noun.
Santiago.
San Diego.
San Diego.
Interesting.
What'd you say?
Interesting.
Crowded.
Crowded.
Crowded. Really? You think we're crowded?
I am not.
I don't think we're
people
crowded
person.
compared to.
You've been to LA. I know you have.
I lived in LA.
San
I mean,
Angeles.
come on. That's crowded.
LA would be shitty.
It's why I live in Valley Center, is to get.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I get that, man.
Off
My
the beaten
parents lived
path.
in Valley Center, man. I know what it's like out there. But I'm just saying, it's like, dude, San Diego is nowhere near crowded.
What
No,
what
I know.
area are we talking about?
Well, we're
Brett?
still spread
Yeah, if you go
out.
downtown.
You know,
What
there's
area
so
are
many
you
different
talking
areas.
about?
Well, maybe okay, maybe
Not
you
where
go more
you
towards the
live.
beach or whatever. But
You live
whatever.
in the
Pick,
I don't
pick a
wanna-
neighborhood
East,
and maybe
East
I'll have a
Crowny.
different feeling. But yeah, if you just say San Diego, to me it's
Alpine.
crowded. Beautiful.
Whatever.
Love Alpine.
Well, this weekend it's fucking crowded. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Comic-Con.
I mean, you got
was-
Comic-Con.
Oh yeah, Comic Con.
Yeah.
Every beach area this weekend is freaking overcrowded.
Loaded.
That's
Sorry,
for
my
sure.
answers weren't very provocative, but
No,
there was
it's okay.
filter.
It's okay.
Are we,
Yeah,
are
but
we
it
going
was- it
round
was
2
funny.
here?
The fact that you said
Round
yes
two,
and
yeah.
yes to boobs and butt, I'm all right with that.
I'm thinking I should go like from the bottom up this time.
You getting the same list
To
for
change
Ray?
it up. Yeah.
Same list for Ray. Yeah.
Okay, mix it up a little bit.
All right.
Mix it
I'm
up.
gonna throw them out randomly this time.
Oh, there you go.
Don't
All
fuck this up, Ray.
All right. Underwear.
Clean.
Yeah.
Fucking well stated.
Food.
Your mom would be proud.
Delicious.
Beer.
Awesome.
Boobs.
Fantastic.
Metal.
Also awesome.
That's 2 words.
Yeah, fucker.
It's hyphenated.
No, it's not.
It is right now.
See, he's learning. He's catching on.
Sports.
Couch.
Couch.
Nice.
Couch. That's a very unique answer. I like
Oh,
that.
yeah. He loves that fucking couch.
Yeah.
It's an awesome couch. It's fucking huge.
It's my bed part too.
All right.
Boogaloo.
Butts.
What was that?
Butts.
Round.
Round. Trump.
Hairpiece.
Herpes?
Did you
Or
say
herpes?
hyphenated?
Herpes?
Hyphenated.
Herpes?
Herpes.
Herpes?
I say more like mouthpiece, but whatever.
Herpes?
Herpes. That sounds bad.
Aren't you glad you have a herpes?
Orange.
Orange. I was gonna
Orange.
say
You glad you got a
orange.
herpes?
That's very nice herpes you have.
Orange is good too.
Yeah. Orange is a good
All
color.
right. Hillary.
That's pretty much what I said too.
So is that slithery? Slithery? Snaky?
I went with. He went with.
All right.
All right. I think there's one more. San Diego.
Chargers.
Interesting.
I like that.
San Diego.
So now-
Superchargers.
Fucking
San
keep 'em here.
Diego.
For now.
Let's fucking keep it here. Let's keep it in the family.
Oh yeah.
We'll see.
You guys want to keep?
Alright.
You guys want to keep the Chargers in San Diego?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Of
Okay.
course. Why not? Why
Well,
would anyone want to see him
okay,
leave?
because a lot of people.
No one likes
are,
the owner. Don't get me.
Nobody.
You know, no one likes Dean Spanos. But
Dean Spanos
Well,
is
it's
a,
like if
is
you want to
a
leave,
prick.
then fuck
Pay
off.
for my
but-
stadium, or I'm leaving.
But it's like, okay, like there's this new show on HBO that I guess his name's Bill something.
What's it called?
It's called.
What's it called?
Every Wednesday or something like that.
That show.
Every other Wednesday.
Every other Wednesday or something
like
like
a sports
that.
show?
It's a sports show, but the thing is,
Sometimes on
and the one
Wednesdays.
thing he says is that I think billionaires should pay for their own fucking stadiums.
Oh, that guy.
And honestly, that
Agreed.
guy's. I mean, that's 100% true. It's like,
Yeah,
dude, I'm
really.
sorry, you're a fucking billionaire. Pay for your own goddamn stadium.
They don't pay taxes, you know. It's like,
Right?
why do you want money from us? when
Exactly.
You're not giving us any money.
Exactly.
You okay?
Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, you okay?
It was just that bag of dicks.
Hey, 33 gallons is a lot to stomach.
It's
right?
a lot of dicks, man.
One at a time.
They just start coming back up. Pretty soon, I'm gonna start firing them back at Brett.
Are you chewing at least 57 times per dick? Or
Dick,
is
Dick
that-
Stream. No, probably not. You know. Although I'm kind of an excessive chewer, I've been told.
Chew a lot.
I'm like, well, if I can know what to choke.
Who told you that?
I can't remember. Man.
Last guy that was sucking his dick.
Was it Brett?
So basically, us San
So was
Diegans
Brett.
sucking-
So was Brett. Yeah, I guess.
There you go.
sucking
All
bag of
right.
dicks.
You guys are like the odd couple.
Cheers to that.
Moving on.
Cheers to that. I don't know why we cheers to that.
Hey, just
Choking on unchewed dick.
just some criticism here.
Huh?
Some criticism.
You always have criticism.
Got to throw it out there.
Always criticism.
That's the new name of the podcast. Just some criticism.
Just some criticism.
That's
And-
Justin's
and-
podcast to Brett.
Justin's criticism.
I have a question.
Brett says, I have a question. Justin's, I got some criticism. Rapid fire. Rapid fucking fire. Keep it going fast.
Oh, see.
All right.
He's doing. He's.
We gotta have a timer.
That's a you actually.
We got to have a timer.
All right. All right. Let's try this again. Why don't we throw it to Bill?
Okay.
All right.
Quick.
I'm gonna go
quick.
for rapid fire.
Don't
this time.
think. No brain. It's all
No pressure,
brain.
Bill. No pressure.
all penis, no brain.
All right.
Penis.
Sorry, that was too close.
Beatboxing.
All penis, no brain.
All right. Sports.
Football.
Metal.
Fuck yeah.
Food.
Hyphenated.
Hyphenated.
Food.
Lots of it. See, I can't do one word.
Also hyphenated.
You say it fast enough.
Lots.
It's fine.
Trump.
Dump.
Beer.
Fuck yeah.
Underwear.
Boxers.
There you go. Hillary.
Meh.
Butts.
Yes.
Boobs.
Please.
San Diego.
Finest city.
Finest
Fine.
city.
America's
You know,
finest
two
city.
words. San Diego, finest
Yeah.
city. It works.
All right,
I
all
like
right.
that.
We can hype it.
Is that
hype
better?
it. All right.
Justin, is that a piece?
No, I like it
That's a little
better.
bit better.
I think it makes it a little bit more like more pressure. Like
Yeah, more pressure. Come on, speed it up.
yeah, you gotta keep it fast. Rapid fire.
All right.
I think if we'd have more laughs.
I
that's
thought
pretty
ours went.
good. You guys were good.
Well,
I liked it.
yeah,
You guys
that
were
was
good.
pretty good.
But you need pressure. You need to be like, come on, hurry up.
I think my responses
We'll
would
have
have
a
been the
different
same.
list next
You would
time.
just get more.
More yeses and.
So, changing the subject a little bit, we're going to talk about let's talk about the San Diego music scene and how you guys feel. One, how do you feel your place in it, and also how do you guys feel about it right now? How it's progressing.
Okay, before you answer that question, keep in mind that we're old fuckers,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we don't have our finger. At least I don't personally finger on the younger pulse. You know, the younger musicians.
Yeah,
that
I
are
don't
coming
think
up.
that we do either.
I don't know if I do.
I think we've been around too long to have our finger on the pulse, but I think right now it's on the upswing for sure. And I think
I think a lot of that has to do with Brick by Brick.
I was
Definitely.
You beat me to
Yeah.
it, but I think a huge part of that is Brick opening and
Oh, yeah.
them hosting these shows and them really taking charge on. We're going to get national acts in here. The local acts will open up for the national
Yep.
acts, and then the local acts will also get their own shows too. Like they've had a really good mix of, hey, we're going to get a big band in here. Let's
Very
get
supportive.
let's get the big local bands to
Yep.
open up for them.
You got
and
it.
then you have a good show then. And then a month later, you're going to play your own show. And
Absolutely.
and
Yeah.
it hasn't been so much like some of the clubs would have been like, you're going to play Wednesday night. And it's like, okay.
Oh, fuck that.
No, it's been, hey, you're going to play Saturday night. You're
Yeah.
going to headline, and it's going to be $10 and do what
See,
you do.
Bill, you need to listen to this because this is exactly what I was talking about. It's like when local breweries, because Mother Earth does all the hospitality down at Brick by Brick.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they sponsor every major band that comes in, every local band that comes in. It's like they get the drink tickets, stuff like that, and it's all Mother Earth
Which
beers,
is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
which is
way
amazing.
cool.
Way cool.
All right.
Supporting local
and that's what I was
beers
saying.
as
You
well
want to,
as-
if to get involved in local music, you have literally just gone to what is mostly an untapped resource.
Right, definitely.
And I'm telling you right now, you will never regret it.
Yeah, yeah.
Never.
Awesome.
A lot of good collaboration.
We,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
We
With
were
music and
over
beer.
at AleSmith,
Yeah.
and
Into the mic.
the one of the bartenders that was like, "You guys are in a band, right?" We're like, "Yeah." They're like, "Oh, we have this event coming up," and
The Tony Gwynn 5K.
yeah, seeing if maybe you guys would be interested in playing. Like,
They've obviously
they're
never
having
heard
a
our band.
huge after party back at the brewery after the final.
that'd be
night.
amazing.
That would be awesome. Heck yeah.
Where was this at?
Awesome, yeah.
Yeah, AleSmith,
Okay.
yeah.
A new spot.
And so Josh immediately email so-and-so. So he's like, fucking email, hey, my name's Josh. We're with Godhammered. Check out our stuff. We'd love to
He's
play.
doing two-hand typing like I had a keyboard at the bar.
Yeah.
Break out my computer.
He basically just had his phone, dude.
No, our first reaction was to look at each other and say, they've obviously never heard our band. So
Okay, but I
Strike
could say
one.
the same thing about when you guys played the Belly Up.
that's because of Kevin.
I know that, but the thing is, I guarantee you that the crowd that was there at the Belly Up the night you guys played
Terrified.
was not prepared.
Was it really that bad? Was
Oh
it
my
like
God. Sheer terror.
It went from everybody just like, hey, I have a
we could have been
martini.
murdering people on stage. It was the same facial response.
I wish I could have been there for that.
We did play AC/DC.
Was it for a benefit or something? or-
We asked people to come
It was
closer
like a
to the front of
chef
the
event.
stage,
It was
and
like a
everybody's
food
like,
thing.
oh, fuck
Because
yeah.
Kevin did.
And walked
Yeah.
up and start playing. And they're just
They
like,
still do it once a year. It's called Chef's Rock. And
Nice.
they basically get San Diego chefs that
Who
are
are
in
in bands, yeah.
and they cook all the food, and they have their restaurants represented, and then the bands go up and play usually
wow.
one or two songs.
Collab.
We've done it 3 times. I was not there for one. I was out of town, but they usually have us close the show, obviously. And that's not a talent thing. That's because everyone is horrified.
but we made friends with Sam the cooking guy, which was super cool.
Yeah, Sam the cooking
There you
guy, big fan. Oddly enough.
Well, hey man, get network when you can, right?
No, that's
seriously.
He's our bud now. Yeah, we're off topic, but I mean,
Peter's cousin.
that's all right. No, it's a great time. I mean, we didn't do it this last year. I think they tried to move it to the summer, and scheduling didn't work out. But usually it's like January, February-ish, and at the Belly Up, which a band like us is never going to play the Belly Up.
No,
Let's just be
absolutely
honest.
not.
Like,
Well, not on a normal schedule of the Belly Up. No, of course not.
No,
I mean,
I
because again, they have a very specific style that they stick to.
It's not metal or whatever.
It's not metal at all.
I mean, we'll just go vague.
No, I saw who was it?
I saw Metalachi there. That's about as metal as it gets.
saw
cool
Ika
story.
Mouse there. Seen some
I
reggae
saw Ika
there.
Mouse. I saw the fuck is his name? He's an actor.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Is it
No,
Gary Sinise?
the dude.
Scott Bio?
Oh, it's fucking Bridges.
Jeff Bridges.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah, I saw Jeff Bridges. No, I saw Jeff Bridges
That's
band
like
there.
folk music, right?
Yeah. Well, no, it's kind of like it was kind of like covers of like older classic rock, and also had a little bit of folky. He had his daughter open up for him.
What do you do? Does he
It was
play
cool.
guitar? Or like,
He
what-
plays guitar. He plays piano. He actually played a little bit of drums too.
He probably
and he
played
sang.
harmonic. He's a
And he sang.
harmonica
Cool.
guy.
Yeah, that's
Did you
really
guys
cool.
know that fucking Gary
Talented
Sinise has a
motherfucker.
band?
Yeah, no, they play for a lot of.
Lieutenant Dan band.
I've seen Lieutenant Dan at NAMM
You saw
jamming
that
out.
shit?
Lieutenant Dan and Nam.
Lieutenant Dan was at NAMM jazzing it up. He was motherfucking jazzing it up, man.
these
I was
guys
like,
fucking-
what the fuck is going on here? I was like losing my mind. He had like a
My life has come full circle.
yeah, it was way
Lieutenant
weird.
Dan band. Apparently
You've got magic fingers, Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, they
How
support
do
a
we
lot
go
of,
down this road?
Mom always told
Wounded
me your
Warriors
fingers were
type
like a
shit.
box of chocolates.
They support a lot of foundations for veterans.
We've actually
Brown
my
and
company has
stinky?
rented equipment for that. Actually, they donated equipment for his events.
Sticky brown fingers.
I got respect for that.
No, but again, it's like you look at the bigger venues in San Diego, all right, and especially the ones that have a really big name. Fourth and B used to have a really big name, and now they closed down. But
That's
you know,
'cause
the
House of
Belly
Blues
Up,
moved in.
the Belly Up, Humphreys, stuff like that.
How you
Places
compete
that
with that
like
shit?
major players play.
House of Blues, not very local
House of
band
Blues,
friendly.
no, not extraordinarily local band friendly, because normally they put them in on their little side stage. Okay, we had a little bit of a technical difficulty there, but we're back now, and
Technical Dick Fulty.
Dick Fulty.
Dick Fulte.
He's all about faulty
Podcast
dicks.
number 3, technical dick
Faulty
fatigue.
I feel like I got a lot of faulty dicks.
We got a
around me.
shit ton of podcasts going on. I've got a question. What was the one? I want to criticize something, and Dick Fulte.
I have
I have a
criticism.
criticism.
Faulty dicks. I got a question, and let me criticize this.
Let me criticize
You're
that.
gonna criticize the faulty dicks. That's what you're gonna do.
I have a question about criticizing
Been a
Fulte
lot
dicks.
of bags of dicks going around also.
So yeah,
Coughed up,
the
spit
local
up,
music scene.
choked on.
Yeah, let's hear about it, man. What do you? What
I think it's on the upswing.
you
right
think
now.
about on the upswing? What about you, Ray? What do you think?
Yeah, considering how long we've been in the scene, just within the different bands that we've been in.
Well, you realize you and I have known each other for probably about 12 years, okay? And that's been like we've played on the same stage together. We've hung out together outside of the band thing and all that kind of stuff.
Together.
Across the street.
Maybe we did.
Never crossed the
I'm never going to talk about it because Ray will never talk about it.
Rule number 1 about you don't talk about it.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, I know you've slept on his couch a lot.
I have slept on this couch. a
I
lot,
wasn't there.
That's code.
That is code.
but I have had this man tackle me onto his bed.
It's like the tap, the
That
double
has
tap
happened.
in the
I
small.
wasn't there for that either.
The right
so.
foot double tap. Gets you to the glory hole.
So music scene. It's been awesome.
Captain
It's
Segway.
freaking amazing.
I just
Such
wish
a
there was
long-
more.
But the thing is that both of you guys have been around long enough to where you understood, like, back when the music scene was really hitting hard back in, like, say 2006 2008. Okay, would you compare that to this, to what's happening now?
What's happening now? There's just
Would you say it's close to the same, or would you say it's a little bit different?
I think it's better now, but it's concentrated. Like the options are not as grand. You know what I mean? Like 2006, 2008, you could play North County.
Yeah, we had the Jumping Turtle,
Right.
we had the Boulevard, we had a couple of
Exactly.
options.
And then you could go down. You could play Brick, Dream Street. You
Yeah.
could like
The Kraken.
Canes. There was a lot. Right now, it's you play Brick.
Yeah,
play brick.
That's
or
true.
You play,
That's true.
You know,
Like,
there's some punk clubs. You can go to Soda Bar. You can
Soda
go
Bar,
to
yeah.
like what
Tower
You can
Bar,
go to the Marrow.
Second win. Yeah.
Marrow.
But I mean,
a lot of those places have really shitty parking though.
What is
Like,
the
there's-
side
It's
bar?
not just shitty parking. The sound is not that great at the Soda Bar or the Tower Bar.
well, it's if you play Brick,
The
you're
sound's
gonna
really
get
good at
disappointed
Marrow.
those
The
places.
sound's really good at Marrow, but the parking is horrible.
Yeah, it's awful.
You know.
But some of those places are really fun to play though because you're right there with the crowd.
I mean, we have
Soda
a lot
Bar's
of
a
fun
great
playing at
example
the
of
main
that.
tap.
Main Tap's fun.
We got to
Main
set
Tap is
up our
fun.
own sound, but
Those were red shows.
And actually, Main Tap's really cool because they have amazing parking. They have amazing beers.
They got about 30 craft beers on tap, all San Diego.
But they have a non-existent stage.
Yeah, there's no stage. We just stuff in the
I
corner.
wish they would
and
make
fucking
more.
Make it work.
You make
I wish
your
they would
own
make more of those
stage.
shows. Like those
It's like
Agori
Fanny's.
shows, they were great. And I even talked to Dustin and Tom when he was in the band. Like, hey, we kind of want to get in on that. Like,
Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you guys about that anyway. I want to start doing that again, and what we were talking about, collaborating together.
yeah,
absolutely.
I can pretty much do that any month. You guys want to do it?
it'd be great. It's a great vibe, and like
get
Brad
back
said,
in
it's
there.
That'd be
great
so much fun.
Chandelier.
The fact that Sprung Monkey played there says a lot.
When?
They played there when
beer
when
release,
they,
right?
when they released
Yeah,
their
the-
Sprung for Life IPA from Three Punk Sales.
Yeah.
They did a tour around different bar.
They
like
did a
beer
few
bars,
different bars, but
like different beer bars.
one of them was Main Tap.
and one of them was Main Tap, and it was packed.
Oh yeah, it was
Like
fucking
super
ridiculous.
packed.
Oh, I can imagine.
Anyway, we could really do some good shit there on a Saturday night. And
Yeah.
If we
I
could
think
take
we
the
team
vibe
up
that we
and-
get at those good nights at Brick, if we could take that vibe and spread it around, that's when we're really talking.
Yeah,
about.
buddy.
If we could go to the soda bar and bring 150 people, pack that place, put a good beer on tap.
150 people would be capacity.
Well,
bro.
you know what I mean. If we could take that same vibe though, and the same bands, and transplant it around, then we'd really be talking. Like right now, it's really concentrated at Brick, and like we have to
they're
thank
doing
those
a
guys.
fucking awesome job.
You know, we've made a,
But,
we
you know.
have a good relationship with Jordan and Shannon, and like
Of
it's
course.
been great. Like I've befriended people that were like my musical heroes. You know what I mean? Jordan was one of my favorite drummers growing up. As I lay dying, like it was
yeah.
really cool to build a personal relationship with those guys.
Yeah.
But if we could take that vibe and move it around, I mean, then we're really, really onto something. And I think that's what we need. Where you go to these cities that have these great music scenes. You go to Denver, you go to Austin. That's what they have.
Yep.
They have that good vibe, but it's in 10 different places. We have it right now in one place, and that's great. But we need to build it. We need to spread it. We need to make it move around, make it transplantable.
Well, I think a lot of it is because Brick is definitely more it's definitely more geared towards metal. I mean,
That-
obviously.
And those guys know both sides of the coin.
Whereas, like if you look at like the Soda Bar or the Tower Bar or something like that,
little more punk
they're more
rock.
punk rock. They're more alt rock stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's like we're going to the place that's kind of our mecca right now. At this point, Brick by Brick is mecca for us.
It kind of is, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
It
it's
has
like
been for a long time, even before the new.
it will even before, yeah. But the thing is, again, like
We
to
had
Josh's
options.
point, though, there was more places to play
Yeah.
for a long period of
I
time.
remember
Yeah.
You
doing
know?
Dream Street fucking constantly.
Oh, Dream
Oh
Street
yeah,
it was
dude,
fantastic.
I played Dream Street
All
way
of
more
us
than I've
down
ever
in
played Brick,
Ocean
and I played
Beach.
Brick a million times. So it's like,
When I think we could
1
almost
million.
get organized with Shannon and Jordan and these guys
Canes-
at Brick and
Canes
move
too.
around. I think we need to talk to them and say, hey, you have contacts. Like they book with Soda Bar. They bill like on the same level. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they book conjointly. Like it's Brick by Brick selling the tickets for Soda Bar.
Yeah.
Well, then get some of these bands that play at Brick by Brick, get them down to Soda Bar, and let's
Yeah.
start moving it around. a
there you
little
go,
bit. Like,
there you go.
Because you guys have the tools and they have the insight
Mm-hmm.
to know. I mean, obviously they've taken that place in a year,
Mm-hmm.
made it the only place in San Diego where you're going to see metal bands. Well, why not take that and move it around?
Well, the
Like,
thing is that as the scene grows, so does the population of the people that want to come see it. All right. I mean, when I went to Slayer, and this is the weirdest thing I think I've ever going to say. When I went to Slayer the other day, I didn't recognize anyone, and I've been in the metal scene for a very long time.
it's because it was Comic-Con.
Well, no,
I'm just kidding.
these are all Slayer fans. But the thing is, again, it's like I don't see these people out at regular metal shows. You know what I mean? And that tells me something, that there is a larger group of people out there waiting for this scene to really pop off before they start showing up to local shows.
You get that at the Brick shows
You
and
know?
the national acts. Like you go see Soil Work there, and you're like, where were these people? You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like, well, it's because we don't have a Swedish melodic death metal band in San Diego. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Or you go see Fear Factory, and you're like, who are all these people that were in San Diego that want to
Mm-hmm.
see all these bands? And we opened up on that show, so we exposed ourselves. Not literally.
But the thing is that but the
He
thing is,
didn't.
you look
Josh
at
didn't. That was.
I
all
just
that.
got a visual.
Oh yeah.
but you look at the potential of what could be for local San Diego
But
music.
it's that whole San
You know what I mean?
Diego. There's so many other things to do. People will come out to those national act shows. It's hard to get those same people out to local band
It's
shows.
the same reason that people don't go to Charger games and Padre games.
Yeah.
There's too much other stuff to do. But if we could take what we have at Brick by Brick right now and start to expand the bubble a little bit, we're
Yeah.
onto something huge. I mean,
No, that's right. That's exactly right.
you go to these midweek shows at Brick and they're wall-to-wall people. For
I know,
a
it's
hardcore- you know what I
and
mean?
it's crazy. It's like you go down to I heard Nails on a Thursday. Was it a Thursday or a Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Was a packed fucking house.
Wall-to-wall people.
Wall-to-wall fucking people.
For
on a Wednesday at Brick by Brick.
For a gnarly band.
Well, yeah.
It's
yeah.
not
They're,
something
Those
that-
guys are narcs.
but you could listen to their entire album in like 20 minutes.
Exactly. But it's not something that's going to apply to a big crowd, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a pretty niche music scene for Nails.
True.
Minute long
True.
fucking crazy
Minute-long
death metal
grindcore songs.
Yeah, they're just going to blow your face off. But it was packed. I mean, that shows you something. I mean,
Yeah. Well, again, it's like the crowd is there. The interest is there. It just now needs a place to do it. And Brick can't be the only one.
No, it's got to move
It
around.
can't be the only one. You know, especially in North County, because North County is very important.
I have high hopes that
North County is very important.
it'll
Take a
start to
break.
expand.
Yeah. Okay, so we're actually going to move on to you guys' second song.
Song number 2.
All right, so this is Memories Are for Lightweights, correct?
What's it
Yes,
called?
indeed.
Yes. And this
Memories
is,
are for lightweights.
yes, Godhammered, Memories Are for Lightweights.
This is the
She was telling Spencer he bogarted the doobie, and he
That's
was trying to
fucking
defend
rad.
himself. Like, he didn't know what to say. You know, it's like my mom saying he's bogarted the doobie.
It's your mom's podcast.
Yeah, it's funny, dude.
Bogart the Doobie.
Yeah. All right. So I want to criticize something. I got a question.
Podcast.
And it's the podcast. It's
Podcast.
called You're Bogarting the Doobie.
Bogarting the doobs.
All right. That was Memories of Her Lightweights from Godhammered. Yes. So you guys, we got another beer coming up.
Wait a minute. Before we get into the beer, why are memories for lightweights?
Yeah, what?
Yeah,
what's
let's
that
hear
all
about
What
this.
the
real
fuck's
quick.
up with that?
Right?
Are you saying because I have memories, I'm a pussy?
Pretty much.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Tell me why. Tell me why. I want to grow.
You didn't drink
Is
enough.
this a one-word answer thing? Yes.
Rapid fire. Rapid fire.
Hyphenated.
Lightweight
And
pussy.
yes.
You want to take it, or you want me to?
Oh, he's drinking.
Speaking of memories,
Come on, Ray. What do you got for us now?
It's basically our song about overconsumption of the alcohol and what you don't remember and what you do remember, which for the most part you don't
tell them
remember.
where the title came from, though.
That was Eli, wasn't it?
Eli and I wrote some songs. This is 10, 12 years ago when he was living in Hollywood, and we basically set out to write a Ray theme song.
Oh, nice.
A Ray theme song.
Yes.
Nice.
For- just for you, Ray.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we had a couple of riffs that we threw around, and I had that title written down, and we said, well, this will just be Ray's theme song. Memories are for lightweights.
What'd you do last night?
I have no
I
idea.
don't remember.
Who needs the memories?
He's a notorious
That's for-
time traveler.
Memories for
I
people
was
that
there.
don't know how to drink.
I was having a good
Fucking
time. I
memory.
was drinking. and
Ray's
then-
not the guy that gets hammered and pukes everywhere and then hangs out. He's the guy that drinks all night long and he just goes bye-bye.
Doesn't remember.
Well, you know,
thing.
I kind of put that to where you remember those little fucking things when you were a kid. I can't remember what they're called.
The easy viewers.
The easy viewers.
Yeah.
All right, and it's like that's when you're drunk. That's kind of what it is. You're literally like
snapshots.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like oh, I'm in the car. Oh, I'm at home. Oh, I'm in bed. Oh, I'm in. yeah,
Brett's
it's
like,
just-
oh, I'm in the car. Oh, I have a penis in my mouth. Oh, how did that happen?
But if you had to look at Ray's disc, it would, instead of being a 360-degree view, it would be like 2 pictures, blank spot.
yeah.
2 pictures, blank spot.
Blacked out.
Because once
Tacos. Blacked out.
Hey, we got to my house. Hey, it's Sunday.
And then it's breakfast.
Oh, wow.
And then it's couch. There's a nice
Yeah.
big image of the couch, and then a breakfast burrito.
It's like how did I miss the entire weekend?
yeah, if I had my movie, it'd be Drunk to the Future. It was just, I was drinking, I was having a good time, and then I woke up in the future, like, oh shit.
Ray's one of those, he has a personal DeLorean that he keeps parked in the garage at his house, and he breaks out on occasion.
Yeah,
on
and
the
Doc
weekends.
Brown standing there going, "Come on, Ray, we gotta go." Great Scott.
Pour the PBR in the fucking DeLorean.
You hit like a
Coors Light.
.12 BAC, and he hits 88 miles an hour, and Ray has gone bye-bye. No, but
You can tell when the eyes start pointing different directions. just
Oh
like-
yeah, it's Ray sleepy time.
Very nice.
Well, no, because there was one time in Vegas. This is the only time it's ever happened to me where I've gotten drunk, blacked out, and then came to while still in motion. Like I was.
Oh, really?
'cause most time, if I'm drinking and then I black out, it's not until the next morning when I wake up in some awkward position, drilling on myself. We were in Vegas. We were drinking, and then just I don't remember. And then I came to just walking.
How did that happen? That sounds like an Oktoberfest story for me.
don't ask him how it happened because
Where
he
the
doesn't
fuck
know.
am I?
Yeah,
I'm in Germany Oktoberfest.
Yeah,
How the fuck that happened?
I am in the middle of nowhere neighborhood Vegas, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I get on my cell phone, I call the cab company. I'm on the corner of fucking bullshit in some place. I need a cab. And they're like, yeah, we don't go out that far. Where the fuck am I that you don't come out here?
We
as
started
a
on
cab
Fremont
company?
Street, so you know he was way
Oh,
out
yeah,
there.
big
Fremont
time.
Street, it was ridiculous.
He
And then-
basically went on a vision quest and got led home by a homeless man.
Awesome.
Well, so as I'm fucking stumbling around, I'm like, this is fucking horrible. And the cab companies won't come get me. I'm kind of fucked up, and I'm not fucked up enough to, I don't know.
Not forget.
But I heard music playing, and I found a bar. I'm like, oh, well, I better go get a beer, because that's what the genius in me was thinking. So I walked into this fucking club, and a bartender comes up. I'm like, just give me 2 Coronas, because it was like some Latin club in the middle of fucking nowhere. So he's giving me weird looks. He gives me 2 beers. I start slamming one, and I'm looking around the bar. I'm like, man, there's a lot of dudes in here. Keep hugging my beer. man, there is only dudes in here.
They just saw a bear walk in the
I gotta
door.
go. I gotta go. This is not good. So I just take my beers and I walk out real quick.
He became the apex predator.
Slam. I finish my Corona. I set it down, and I get outside of the bar and I turn around, lit up a cigarette, and I turn around and look, and I don't know how I didn't see the sign before I go into there, but it's called The Back Door.
The back door.
Gee, I wonder why.
That's gotta be the best thing. Like the gay bar names are the funniest shit around, dude. Funny
So
shit.
in my
The
fucking
back door.
lowly,
Like in the dirty
shameful
hole.
state, I finish my other beer. I go to AM/PM. I grab a Gatorade, a pack of smokes, and a thing of ice cream because
That's what you do.
And I'm sitting there leaning against this wall, just fucking slumped over. My friends won't answer their phone. The cab won't come get me.
No
I
one loves
don't
me.
know where I am. And this homeless guy walks by. He's like, "Hey, man, down on your luck?" I'm like, "Holy shit!" A homeless dude just asked me if I was down on my
I just
luck.
hit rock bottom.
That is fucking rock bottom.
worst
dude.
definition of rock
That
bottom.
is rock bottom.
So I'm like, "Yeah, I don't
Bottom,
know.
no
I don't
pun
know where I
intended.
am. I'm trying to get back to my friends on
Through the back
Fremont."
door. And
Through the back door.
He's like, "Ah, I know where the Plaza Hotel is. I'll take you there." I'm like, "Thanks, homeless man. You're the best." So we just started fucking walking. He's telling me his whole life story of ups and downs, and I sit there and I pull my ice cream out, and it was one of those like Ben and Jerry tubs, and I'm like, "Fuck, I didn't get a spoon. I can't eat my fucking ice cream." And he's like, "Just use the lid." I'm like, "Thank you, homeless man. You're a genius." I fold the lid.
Words of wisdom.
crafty homeless man.
So I fold the lid in half and just fucking, I got
By the
ice
way,
cream all over
that's
my face and just listen to his fucking sad life story.
This is like 6 in the morning, too.
That's my next podcast is Crafty Homeless Man.
Crafty homeless man.
So we get to this liquor store, walk in, I'm like, "Man, get whatever you want. I mean, anything you want, I will fucking buy it for you. You've helped me out more than you know." So he goes over and he grabs a 40 of some shitty malt liquor. And he's like, "Can I get this? Is that okay?" I'm like, "Dude, get 4 of those. I don't give a fuck. Get a bottle of bourbon or something." And he's like, "No, this is cool." Oh, all right, man. Walk out and he dumps it into his double big gulp fucking 7-Eleven cup. Puts the empty glass into his bag and just starts drinking out of a straw. I'm like, "Who the fuck are you? Weird, drunk, homeless genie, like
Your guardian angel,
guiding me
man.
back to my hotel room."
Oh, homeless guardian
all right,
angel.
well,
I like that story.
Speaking of drinking, let's get back to our beer.
Yeah.
Bill, what do you got for us, man? We got
All
this
right.
is an amazing stout.
Yeah,
This
another
delicious
fucking beer,
stout.
man.
Please tell us
Yeah,
about
we've
it.
already been drinking it. Sorry.
Hey, it's all good. We brought the Beer Geek breakfast here. So this is our 7.5% oat milk coffee stout. Lots of oats in it, flaked oats, malted oats. Using also a little bit of other roasted malts, black malts, chocolate malts. Get this real nice complex, roasty, chocolatey, delicious drink. That you could drink for breakfast because it's got coffee in it, so that makes it okay.
Oh, it's so good.
We use a local coffee roaster, Dark Horse Roasters, out of Normal Heights. Originally, they're also in Golden Hill, and they've got another spot.
Oh,
in
so you
North
kept it
Park.
local.
Oh, hell
Awesome.
yeah!
Of course.
Hell yeah! Try to do as much local sourcing as we can for things like this.
That's rad.
So this is a Brazilian that they roast for us. We put it in right at the point of the bright tank where basically the beer is finished, so that it has that nice big coffee note in the front up front. 7.5%. Can drink it, and keep you awake.
I like it.
No, it's so good.
And this is
It's
one of
so
the
good.
this is one of the original recipes that Mikkeller was kind of known for. So now
Well,
we've been
this
able
is
to,
this is what we
kinda
were
read-
reading on the website about how this kind of like was the brand for a minute.
right,
Put it on
exactly,
the map,
exactly.
kinda.
He originally contacted Peter, the owner of AleSmith, and because he was so enamored with Speedway Stout, he's like he wanted to make his own.
Well, Speedway Stout's amazing.
Exactly.
Too,
So he wanted to make his own local, or his own lower alcohol version of that, and he also has a bigger one as well. But yeah, this is a great beer. We're gonna have probably 4 or 5 variants down the road of it, and as we keep morphing with it and keep playing around
Bourbon
with it.
aged.
Potentially. The bigger one for sure. The
Double
brunch,
coffee.
The brunch. Yeah, double coffee.
Double
exactly.
coffee bourbon
It's
aged.
already pretty coffee though,
God.
so I don't know.
It is
I mean,
pretty
put
goddamn
much
coffee.
more
Gotta
in
add a
there.
little bourbon.
Go Hammerhead with
vanilla and
espresso.
oat.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Oh yeah, cheers, guys. Cheers.
Man, I'm not normally a stout guy, but this is fucking delicious.
I'm always a stout guy. I can't help it.
Yeah, Ray's drinking an empty glass right now.
He made a fat joke.
Yeah,
The fat guy
got
got
it
it.
pretty quick.
I had a drop.
Way cool.
I had a
Hey,
drop left.
hey, real quick.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you forgot about this, We got to do the Brew 2, bro.
Dude, it's time for the Brew 2.
You think it's probably time for the Brew 2?
Yeah, it's
All right,
time
let's
for
do
the
the
Brew
Brew
2.
2.
I think you should do Bill first.
That means they're
All
tired
right,
of
so
hearing
we're
us
gonna
talk.
Bill. You didn't get the upfront like these two guys did, but this is
what
the Brew
makes it
2.
better.
And basically, what it is there's a 1,000-foot wave. You're sitting on the beach. There's a 1,000-foot wave coming at you. Okay. So basically, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're gonna die. You're gonna die, son. You're gonna die.
It's
All
your
right.
time.
So here's the thing. What is the last beer and the last song you want to listen to while drinking that beer?
How do you want to go out, brah?
Well, the song's an easy one because I would definitely have Aenema from Tool.
Fucking great
good
song.
song.
Yeah, Learn to Swim. And then for beer, I don't know. A nice big coffee stout, maybe brunch, maybe Speedway. How about barrel-aged Speedway?
Barrel-aged Speedway.
go.
All right, I'm
Yes.
down with that.
Yeah.
And you know, I will say this.
Getting
I don't
high
know
on
if-
your
I
own
don't-
supply. What's up with that?
I don't know if you know this or not, but Aenema is actually based on a Bill Hicks comedy routine
Right,
called
yeah.
Arizona Bay.
Yeah.
And if you've ever listened to the actual comedy skit that he did, because
from-
basically
yeah.
it's a rant
Oh yeah.
that he did
Oh,
on
yeah.
LA.
It's rant in E minor.
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
rant in E minor,
Yeah.
and the
I
whole
love Bill
thing
Hicks.
is based
Guy's
on
funny as
how
hell.
he just wants LA to drop into the sea.
Exactly.
All right, and the fact that they turned that into a fucking brilliant song, to me is like, wow, that's
Brilliant
talk about
song.
cross marketing.
Brilliant
Oh
song.
yeah.
But it makes you think, right? It's like,
Oh yeah.
if the shit is going to go down, why wouldn't you want to be there to see it go down? I mean, we could live a normal life, right?
I wanna watch
and
it
die a
burn.
normal way.
We can do a whole
A
other
normal,
podcast on the
uneventful
merits of
way.
Tool.
Yeah.
Sure, of course.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
I
of
could
course.
also watch it from a mountaintop from far away.
That's what I was thinking.
Telescope.
Well,
Nailed it.
either way, you gonna die. you gonna die.
All right,
Why not
so
die with everybody else?
we're gonna go to Josh next because he actually put some thought into this, and I want to
The
hear
Brew
I
2.
want to hear what he has to
What
say.
is
So
your Brew
what is your
2?
brew 2?
You
there,
want the
Josh?
beer or the song first?
I want the beer first and then the song.
My beer is Coors Light.
Whoa.
And I know, not
Whoa.
a popular
The
opinion,
silver bullet.
but
Considering where you're sitting
Watching
right now,
Silver Bullet.
considering where you're sitting right now, I would kind of go, yeah, you're right, not very popular.
Whatever. Hey, teach his own.
I didn't go
Continue.
popular. I
Continue,
went
friend.
Coors Light because if I'm there in my last moments, I'm going
Yes,
to pick
sir.
the beer that, ounce for ounce, I have the most memories with. So if you want to ask me the beer that I've had with my friends, with my wife,
Oh
with
no,
all
I
these
get
good
it.
people, it's Coors Light.
It's something familiar. It's something that you enjoyed and you've had great times.
It's like
with.
his binky.
I've shared good memories
It's
with
like
that
your
beer.
pinky.
Sitting
For
around
sure.
the fire with Ray, with Kevin,
Of
with
course.
Derrick,
Your teeth.
with my wife.
Yeah.
We've shared a lot of good times with Coors Light, and that's just been from when we were 20 years old watching the Pantera DVD to like, yeah, we're going to drink Coors Light now because these guys drink Coors
Hey,
Light.
Josh, I don't know if you know this, but memories are for lightweights.
I know. I forgot,
According to Ray.
but that's my beer for those reasons.
All right, what's the song?
It is I Need You by Lynyrd Skynyrd.
Nice.
Skynyrd.
I'm gonna go 7 minutes guitar solos.
Oh, yeah,
what
of
I'm
course.
talking about, dude.
And
His was Freebird, so yeah.
I told Ray on the way
Extended
down
version.
here, the reason I picked that song is when I was like 13 in my waterbed, listening to headphone music. I'm listening to Lynyrd Skynyrd thinking, man, this would be really good with a movie on the end credits. You're going through the montage of your life. Some apocalyptic scene. As soon as you said that, I'm like, oh, I got the song. And
Nice.
Awesome. That's awesome.
I
like
need
that.
you.
It's nostalgia. It's, my parents were big Skynyrd people. Like, we grew up on Southern
course.
rock.
Yeah.
And I just love Skynyrd. That's why I started playing guitar. Skynyrd. It was Metallica. It was Skynyrd. It was
Yeah.
Allman Brothers. All these
Yeah.
bands that made
And
me wanna play guitar.
honestly, the thing is, you can really hear that in your playing too, dude.
Well, I appreciate that.
You really can.
You got some southern
You
stank.
got some
Definitely
serious
some southern
southern
shit.
style,
I tried.
as low and
Love
slow
southern rock.
and doomy and heavy as it is. You can still hear that southern twang.
We
in
try
it.
to put some grease on it, but I mean, it was really just since I was a little kid 20 years ago, just imagine that, man, this is the perfect song for the end credits of a movie. I mean, I was picturing like a shoot 'em up everyone's night. This is a little different. You're getting drowned, I guess, but if I've got 7 minutes.
Well,
which
not necessarily. It's just a picture. It's just a.
It's if I'm gonna see a flashback of my life, it's gonna be a song like that, a slow.
I mean, you
bluesy-
can pretty much go out any way you want, but I'm just saying because this is pretty
Yeah.
much puts a picture in your head of like how it's going to end.
For
There's
me,
no
it was,
running,
it was all
there's
about
no running away
nostalgia.
from it.
It
It's
can be by
nostalgia.
fire, by water.
Yeah.
But for me, it's nostalgia. If I'm going to go out, I'm
Impact.
trying to remember all the good times of my life.
Let's go to Kevin's. I know you guys got answers from the other two guys.
Not pictured, just Kevin.
No, I don't know about all that.
No,
I don't know. I agree.
We'll be
Let's
brief.
Okay.
Let's see what you
Well,
got.
no one knows Kevin.
Well, they didn't show up, man.
All right, well, let's talk about Kevin for a second then.
Kevin's a hunky man beast.
All right.
Don't
He's
get
a
me
hunky
wrong.
man
And
beast
I love
who
that
can
guy.
cook.
Kevin is a
Executive
rhythm
chef.
guitarist for Godhammered.
An executive
Executive
chef. at
chef.
And
Barley.
he's also an
Barley Mash.
executive chef at
Barley
both
Mash.
Barley Mash and
He's working on West Route.
And honestly, I've had a couple friends go down there, and they've all told me it was fucking amazing.
So Barley Mash is in the Gaslamp Quarter, and it is basically like high-end bar food, right?
I think that's how they would describe it.
Yeah, high-end
Oh,
bar
yeah.
food.
But
So he is the executive chef. He's the one that made the menu.
they have stuff that you wouldn't
He
find
is,
in a normal bar.
and he is an amazing chef. We already
Absolutely.
talked about how his skills are out in the desert and everything like that when you guys go out shooting.
Well, he's been nominated for awards.
Yeah.
They've won awards.
His burger.
I know he was actually
Yeah.
on. He was supposed to be on a TV show.
That's coming up in the fall.
Well, no. This was a long time ago. He told me about
Oh,
it.
yeah,
he was supposed to be
yeah.
on a TV show where it was up in Alaska, and he was on one of the the fishing boats, and he was going to be cooking like high-end meals on fishing boats. Yeah,
That's pretty weird.
There's been a
news
couple
tag.
shows that he's tried out for that he didn't quite get to make onto, but he actually did do a Beat Bobby Flay episode,
Oh, okay.
which he won't tell us about because he has
It's
to
airing
give
in
it-
the fall.
Nice.
Like September, I think is what
He
it
won't,
Nice.
he won't tell us who won. He said he has to give up his firstborn son if he does.
Of
Oh,
course.
nice.
So-
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
we don't want that.
Signed a contract.
We don't want that.
Shit.
Yeah. So
But he's always on like the morning shows, cooking stuff up. Oh, look what I made. And,
yeah.
Which
But he
none,
never-
of,
he
none
never-
of us see because we're not up that early.
And by the way, I just want to put this out there because I know I'm hoping Kevin will listen to this, but
Doubtful.
Well, whatever. I'm hoping he does. But Kevin, for the amount of time that I've known that man, he is quite literally the nicest human being I've ever met.
Really is the
Like
nicest
quite
fucking
literally
dude ever.
the nicest. No matter. I mean, you guys are all cool dudes except for you, Justin.
Except
you guys
for
are
me.
all cool people. But
It's
Kevin
terrifying
has
how nice he
this gentle quality about him that is just so genuine and amazing. So it's like he fills me with just this smile every time I see him.
He's a very good person.
Yes,
And,
yes.
I've always said if you ever hear like a small explosion go off in San Diego, it's because he finally got angry for once. He finally got pissed off.
I
and
heard
just
about him
fucking
getting angry once.
with a homeless guy. That one?
No. It was a promoter. It was a promoter.
He has his
Oh,
moments, but
I heard that.
they're few and far between. Kevin is, if you're going to take a sampling of our band, he's the best person. He's a good dude. He's very gentle. He's very sweet. He's a good guy. He makes us the metal thing. It just doesn't work when you meet Kevin and we're like, ah.
The ladies
You're not
like
metal.
it. the ladies like,
He's like, oh my god,
weren't you in the
how have you
band?
been?
Did you
Oh
play
my God,
tonight?
I missed you.
You hear a lot of,
Yeah,
oh,
that was
it's
me.
cute.
What's your guitar's name?
Yeah.
never
No.
mind.
He is
Shut
definitely
up.
chick bait. He is definitely chick bait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tattooed, good looking, tall. Yeah. I get it.
So this has become a let's list love on Kevin. Like,
All right. Well, let's go to his.
Yeah, what's his brew to?
Let's
That's
go
what
to his
I want.
Kevin, what's
I don't
go
care
to
about
his
his
brew
brew
too.
too. I want to talk about his body and his personality. They're both fantastic.
and he drives a motorcycle.
His contact name in my phone is Big McLarge Huge. He's a large man.
Yeah. All right. So let's go to his brew to. What is his brew to?
His beer would be Rogue Dead Guy Ale, and his song
okay.
would be My Sweet Shadow by In Flames.
Oh, nice.
There you
That's
go.
my favorite In Flames song.
There you go.
Me too.
There you go.
Fucking A.
Well done. Well done.
Actually covered by a Gory at the main tap.
yeah.
One of my favorite main tap
Nice.
moments. That's an instant goosebumps hard nipples song for me.
Oh yeah.
Not to be TMI or anything,
I
but
love that album.
Too late.
The whole album's good.
it's a fantastic album.
All right. So let's go to Derrick.
Derek's not much of a drinker these days. He does smoke the garbage.
Oh, the
We're okay. We're okay with the 420, but we
I
need
have
to
smoked the
get.
ganj with.
If he drinks beer, he at least has to pick one beer.
Well, no, he doesn't.
No.
Yeah, well, I try to get him, like, pick a beer, and he says, beer? Nah. I'd
say White Widow or something.
Split a Dutch and fill it with Blue Dream, which I'm guessing is some sort of.
That's a
fantastic
strain of
weed.
marijuana that I quite enjoy.
His
I want a glass of Blue Dream,
song choice.
sprinkle of cocaine, and we're good. Yeah.
He said, Empty Promises by Hatebreed.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. And this brings us down to you, Ray.
My beer would be a 40 of Mickey's.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
God, that's old school,
going
man.
why-
That is so
why?
old school.
it was the first
Taking it
beer
back.
that I got drunk on.
Taking it back.
He was 9.
Nice.
I can believe it.
It's 8.5. Whatever. And my song would be "The End" by the Doors.
This is the end.
My only friend, the end.
Sir.
Appropriate.
Totally
Blue
appropriate.
bus is calling us.
He went literal with the whole thing.
He really did. He really did. By the way, we want to thank Bill for coming
Bill,
out and
dude,
spending
Rob,
time with us,
thank
dude.
you,
Thank
Bill.
you very much, Bill.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you for coming in, guys.
So much
Appreciate
good
it.
Amazing fucking
Brewing
beers.
beer.
And you broke a glass.
This wasn't one of us. Awesome.
Thanks, Bill.
Good shit, dude.
Mikkeller Brewing. Check him
Thank
out.
you, Bill.
L'Chaim or whatever. L'Chaim. You just chugged in my
Mikkeller
face.
Brewing, you guys.
Get by Mikkeller.
Oh,
off
yeah.
Cabot. Off
So many
of,
great
Miramar
beers.
Road.
This place is sick.
Yeah, please come by Mikkeller Brewing. It's off Cabot Road off Miramar. It's fucking amazing. And we're going to get another broken glass if Justin doesn't
Almost.
calm the fuck down.
Almost. Sorry.
Back to Justin's brew, too.
Saw a beautiful
wanna
woman.
know.
I just got excited. My bad.
I want to know Justin's brew, too. You guys ask us all these questions. I want to know your brew, too, Justin.
Oh, wow. He's going to
I don't know,
He's
man.
going to flip the script on you, bro.
This is tough. I gotta
Welcome
think.
to
All
Turn
right.
the Page with
So-
Josh Caldwell.
You've had so much time to think about this. How many
Well,
times
no,
have you asked?
no, I don't think about it often. Like, okay, so we take beer for example.
Yeah.
I drink so much fucking beer. I don't know. Like, do I go for nostalgia, or do I go for what really is the best, most dick-hardening beer
Off
I've
the
ever
cuff,
tasted?
world
you know?
is ending. What do you want? You got one. You're at the bar. The wave's coming in.
You got to remember, his library of beer is fucking phenomenal.
Well,
I mean, literally phenomenal. So it's like there's
all right. I'll just
I
go.
don't want your favorite beer. You got one beer left.
All right, I'll go with a fucking clean, beautifully strong, beautifully gorgeous beer called Karmeliet. It's Belgian beer. It's fucking magnificent.
Made by who?
It's a Belgian beer, Karmeliet. That's the
From Belgium.
from Belgium. Yeah, totally like old world goodness, you know. The song. What song gets my nipples hard and gets my goosebumps going? That's what I want to go out to. You know, Aenema, that's a good choice. I mean,
Oh,
that
that's great.
song always gets me pumped up. Like, I want to watch it all go down, that sort of thing. Because, like, if I'm staring at the face of death, I want to combat the motherfucker. You know, I don't want to be like, well, I've had such a good run, guys.
How are you going to literally combat a 1,000-foot wave?
I went that way.
Because
I
you're
want
going
to
out
remember the
with
good
your
things.
fucking dick. You're going out with your dick in your hand.
Dude,
or
I
your-
want to
you know,
fucking lick Death's clit and give it an
yeah,
orgasm before I
that's
fucking
that's
die.
awesome. I love it. I love it.
This took a
But-
really weird turn.
I know, it was weird. I just had to
We
throw
went
that out
all
there.
like
I went the other way.
visceral,
That's fine.
whatever. No, to each its
like a very
right.
weird
And you
turn.
could-
But that's
you
why I
could-
want to know
You
yours.
could put it in whatever
Off the cuff.
perspective you want. Yeah. So this, so the
it's going
song,
down.
like, all right, let's. I'll just go something first thing in my head that a song that really got reinvigorated my metal gene. Like, there's a song. It's the first song on Wages of Sin, Arch Enemy. It's such a powerful track. It's a fucking gnarly song. And I think it's called Wages of Sin, but I gotta double check. But it's the first track off that album. Yeah, because it's like it's combative. You're not cowering. You're not meek. You're going out strong. You're going out how you live your life in control. Like, you know, that's my air quotes too.
I think Derrick went down that same road where it was he's not going to cow, he's going to stand up.
Yeah, he said shit gets him fucking amped, and it's short enough that he'd have time to hear the entire song before being consumed.
Well, I know when we did round 2, Nolan Davis from A Hero Within actually chose a Pantera song.
Nice.
Which
Because
one was that? What song? Do you remember?
I don't remember what song it was. I have to look at my phone. But he chose a Pantera song because he's like, look, I want to be waving my arms around and running around that beach like a fucking crazy man before that fucking wave hits me.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? And that makes sense.
Yeah,
it's
for
like I want to go out feeling alive.
I guess I just went the other direction.
Kind of like that's how I would approach it. Well, if it's like a sudden, like, here's death, it's coming at me, I gotta fucking man up, or I could run away.
See,
But, you know,
I took
jerk
mine
off real
as
quick.
you know about the wave that's coming, and you have time to think about it. I went down that road. Like I have, like
He chose Cowboys from Hell.
you
Nice.
prepped it up. Yeah, like for sure. Like there's different approaches for that, right?
I went a different avenue.
Yeah, because we all know we're gonna die, right?
I'm gonna take a nap. I'm just gonna. Oh, here it comes.
Fucking wrap it up.
This is the end, my only friend.
Ray's
the
watching
end.
Sports Center on his couch.
Whereas like the song is called
Oh, no.
Couch, the beer is called Couch.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I've come to talk to you again.
Dustin, what about you?
Dustin did this. What was it? Was it?
I mean,
beer.
my
His
first
was
thing
Pliny,
that I
right?
thought of
Was it
was
Pliny?
fucking Stone Delicious IPA.
Oh, the delicious, yeah.
Which I'm still very
So
hip
good.
on.
It's such a good. If you guys like IPAs, if you haven't had it,
Oh, yeah.
try it.
Oh, it's a good
fucking
one.
great.
Yeah.
It really is goddamn delicious.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Those
very-
It is.
ballsy
It's
bastards
seriously like
got it
the
right.
only because you know how most IPAs are kind of like not daily drinkers. They're really too kind of piney and whatever. You can't really drink a lot of them.
Speak for yourself.
The delicious,
man.
IPA, whatever.
I
I
could
could
drink
Some
them.
people are no. Some people can handle that.
Yeah, I'm a hot
But the delicious IPA is literally I could drink that every day
Yeah.
and be okay with it.
It's fucking good.
Okay.
Very good.
And,
So check this out. Go ahead.
What about
And
your
I am
song?
also a huge fucking Lynyrd Skynyrd fan. Excellent. And I went for Freebird extended
The long version.
Because like we never said that it was gonna come in the middle of the song or at the end.
Yeah, no
So
time
I
limit.
figure at the end. So I'll pick the
You're
extended
gonna go 10
version.
minutes.
I want to hear all the solos. I want to hear all.
I
the
thought about
fucking-
that one too because my first band in high school we covered Freebird, and that was
Fuck
definitely
yeah.
on
you
my
know,
list.
I felt kind of cliche saying it because like everybody's always like Freebird,
Play some
fuck
Skynyrd,
off,
dude.
whatever. That's a good ass fucking
fucking-
song.
it's
It's one of the
amazing.
best songs ever fucking written.
Agreed.
You know what the funny thing is? Now I'm going to say this, and before I went over to Europe, I would have been like, nah, no way. But the Belgian style beers that we get over here, as good as they are, pale in comparison to the fucking true blue Belgian beers over in Belgium.
I hope that I can have one day.
Oh my God! I was like,
I know, no
I
shit,
had,
right?
I had Brewners every day. My Brewner was strong.
All right, well, okay. Out of the
Brewners.
three beers we've had today, guys, what is your Brewner? What is the one that you really liked?
The Brewner.
That last one, the breakfast stout, was
Breakfast
amazing.
stout. Okay,
That's great.
Ray. First one, second one, because we had an IPA, we had a stout, and
The Hoppy Pilsner.
The
Hoppy
Hoppy
Pilsner.
Pills. The Hoppy Pills.
I was a fan of the IPA, but I really do like the breakfast one we just had.
So you like the stout?
say
You
so
drank the
breakfast
stout
stout.
fastest.
If we could mix,
As I said, I'm
We
not a
could mix them
stout.
both?
I'm not a stout guy, but that Waves IPA was right up my fucking alley.
Yeah, of
really
course
good.
it was. It was
Yeah.
dank. It was
It's got
danky.
that dank ass IPA
It
with
was
the tropical
fucking dank.
notes.
It was dank.
I'm all about
It was a
that.
good
Okay,
IPA.
so Dustin's down with the IPA, and
What about
Ray,
you, Brett?
we still haven't got an answer from you.
if I could mix the last two together, the IPA and the stout, put them both in my mouth.
That would
at
be
the
a
same
little
time.
weird.
It would taste odd.
I
would
think
taste
you should
really,
try it.
really
You never
weird.
know.
Innovate.
All right, we've lost Ray. Anyone else?
Hey, be an innovator.
Well, my Brewner for today is definitely the breakfast stout. That was amazing. I thought
like
that was
that shit,
that's
huh?
my shit, man. Right
I'm gonna
there.
be the guy. I'm gonna be the fucking dissenter.
You going for the
amongst
pills?
group. Yeah, I think so.
Did you like
know,
the Pils? I
I'm
love
just
the
partial
Pils,
to pills,
honestly.
man. They have another pilsner here that I want to try. It's an Imperial Pils. In fact, as soon as we're off the mic, I'm gonna go suck one down and see how I like it.
Why wait till then?
Because I think we're gonna get cut off pretty short here. Brett's got that look in his eye. He's like, I think I want to leave.
We're going extra time.
No, I don't care, man. We can stay in for another half an hour. I don't give a shit.
I want to leave, Justin.
I need enough material to fucking edit this shit down anyway.
I want to punch you in the face every time we do a podcast because you yell at me on the air. I don't like it.
Where you going?
You do yell at me on the air.
I know. I have to,
You
though.
fucking prick.
Escaping
Somebody's
to go get
got
those beers.
to. You are abrasive motherfucker.
Okay,
and you
no,
talk too
Justin,
much.
I like the fucking Hoppy
But I love you.
Pills. I love
love you with all
Pilsners.
my fucking heart.
Just gonna keep
Yeah.
arguing with Brett. Stop your bickering and fucking talk about the beer. Shut the fuck up.
Well, he doesn't let me talk about the beer. That's the thing. He's like, no, check this out. I'm glad we're still recording because we could roll back the tape. We could be like, okay, Brett's like, Justin, ask Bill something. And then Bill starts talking, and then I try to ask him something, and Brett's like, well, I have a question. You know, it's like every time, well, I have a question. I'm like, well, fuck you then. I guess you'll ask Bill something, and I won't say anything.
Right? We'll take that as a production
That's
note.
kind of how it goes down. It's okay. No worries, because I talked to Bill offline quite a bit, and he's a pretty cool motherfucker.
That
dude.
guy's fucking cool.
Way cool.
Yeah.
And it's
Super
cool.
cool. Way
We
fucking
didn't even
cool.
really give Bill, I think, the proper introduction that he deserved. for the record, Bill is the lead brewer.
He's the
at
lead
Mikkeller.
brewer?
Bill
We should've
worked
fucking
at
noted that.
AleSmith in this
We did.
original facility. He was here. He's been in this place right here. Where we're at was AleSmith. Now it's Mikkeller for 13 years. 13 years. This guy is like the grandfather here, literally. And his beard is starting to reflect that.
I have never been in one place more than 13
Yeah,
years.
I haven't either. I've never had one
In a living
occupation
situation,
for 13 years straight.
Me neither. Occupation.
Or one home.
Well, especially
when I
with
grew up,
you know,
maybe.
I mean, honestly, guys, it's like as passionately as he is about what he does. I mean, how many times have you been? And this is something to you, Ray. You've been in music for longer than 13 years.
Touche.
Okay.
Well, yes. Well, I
So
think we
that's
all
what I'm
have.
saying. And
I
the
think
only-
every one of us have in
Yes,
this room.
but
yeah.
that's what I'm saying is because again, you're passionate about it.
Right.
You might not have been in the same band,
No.
but you have been involved in local music,
Right.
and whether it be as a bass player or lead singer, it doesn't matter.
Or a fluffer.
Or a fluffer.
Well,
I mean,
You
yeah.
gotta get
We
the
all
band
got to start
prepped.
somewhere, right? I
You
mean,
gotta get
Fluff
the
that
band
dick.
prepped.
Fluff that
I
dick.
just yelled that like, in the brewery. I just yelled that shit. I'm sorry.
yeah,
There's some
that was
turns.
so awesome, dude. It was like the
I was
whole.
feeling
Well
it.
done.
I'm sorry.
High five. High five. That was great.
Going, you don't have to- where are you going?
Oh man, this is
You
out
all
of
right?
control. I need to fucking. I need to get out of this zone with all cables. and
Oh my
everything.
God, that
This
was
is bad.
awesome. And you realized it too. Like he just yelled really loud.
Sorry
That was
about
awesome.
Well, I hope you
Sorry
enjoyed
about
your.
that, sir.
Sorry, Mom.
trip
Sorry,
to
Dad.
Mikkeller's.
Hey, it's not like they've never done it.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
I've been sucking this dick. for
They've been
30 years.
hey, they've been fluffing that longer than you've been in music.
Oh shit! What do you got going on here,
Fluffing this
Josh?
dick since before you were
Round
born.
I see some beers coming our way.
Round
Oh
4.
fuck, that son of a bitch.
That's where Josh went.
That's where Josh.
He's trying to take advantage of us.
I think
that's
so.
what
I
it
think
is.
I think he wants.
He got more darkies.
I think he wants
Yeah,
that
he's trying
bag.
to fucking-
That bag-o.
13 gallons or 33 gallons of D. Terrible.
I just screamed, "I'll fluff that dick"
Really loud.
across the brewery.
Oh yeah.
So this
That
takes
was-
me back, bro.
That's so
Dustin,
fucking funny.
this takes me back to with episode 1, round 1.
Round one, yes.
When we were, this girl walked in and she had beautiful rack. She walked in and I spotted her and I was like, drooling obviously, and I made some comment that was quiet, and then Brett's like,
Thank you.
"What did you
sir.
say?" It was so loud that everybody turned. The whole bar turned and looked at us. Yeah.
titties.
He's like really loud. Look at them titties. And the whole bar was like, "What are those guys talking about?"
Well, there's no questioning it after that.
Oh, that was funny, man.
By the way, Josh just brought us a beer. Thank you, Josh.
What is this,
Amazing.
Josh?
I don't know what this is, but
Is this another breakfast
It's
beer?
the Verden, the
Ni-
old ale. It's a collaboration with AleSmith.
No
Ale-
shit.
oh no shit.
Verden.
Nye
Interesting.
Verden. All right, we're gonna.
So it's an
definitely do
old
this.
ale.
All right, let's try this shit out.
So an
What do you
old
guys
ale.
think
We're
of
gonna
that?
we're gonna
Let's
we're
do a
gonna
taste
we're
of
gonna
this.
cheers this. We're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna
Let's
take a
taste this.
sample.
Let's taste it and let's talk about it.
It's a machine head ale.
I like
Anyone?
too.
Oh. American.
Smell.
Oh, that's so good. God. Oh.
Pretty tasty. A little Lamb of God happening on the scale
Yeah.
back here.
No, that's legit right there.
That's very malty.
Wow.
I asked her for
Wow.
5 number 14s. She poured me a number 5 and a number 14.
With the number 5.
You're like, no.
She drank
no,
it.
no.
She said, "I'm off at 4, so I'm just gonna take this."
Awesome.
So it worked
Well
out.
played,
It worked
well
out.
played.
That's pretty
What do you
good.
think?
That is delicious.
This
pretty
is
good.
awesome. This is amazing.
Very malty beer. This is a not a lot in the area of hops
Oh, it's pretty,
going
pretty,
on
pretty
here.
sweet.
So, yeah.
Sticky now.
it up.
We just got to really thank Mikkeller Brewing, fucking Bill Baten for coming in here.
Oh
and
yeah, Bill
sitting in with
Batten,
us.
all the guys at
Justin,
Mikkeller, and Eric
Exactly.
S.
What is this man here? You,
What?
what's the guy you were just talking about him?
Bill?
Bill Batten has
Yeah,
been
he's
here
the head.
for.
He's the head brewer.
the
He's
head
been,
brewer.
He's been in this
master
facility
brewer.
for like 13 years.
Bill Browski.
Bill
Bill Brasky.
Sorry.
Bill Brantana.
I remember my
Anyway,
first beer.
really fucking cool.
Cool
Awesome
guy.
down here
Cool
and talk
guy.
about the beers.
So yeah, we want to thank we want to thank Mikkeller Brewing for having us out here today. I want to thank Godhammered for coming out and
Yes, indeed.
sharing some time with us. You guys are awesome.
You're beautiful.
Ray
beautiful
and Josh,
people.
you guys
Thank you for
are
having
beautiful human beings, and
Yeah.
I want to have sex with you later.
Hopefully we can do
weird.
this again.
And
I
your
would
beers.
love to do this again.
Godhammered Part 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
I'd also like to thank my co-hosts Dustin
Firestone.
Kymig and Justin Smith
Damn
for
nation.
yeah, buddy.
for doing their job and
Dustin with a D, Justin
breaking
with a
shit
J.
and fucking spilling stuff all over the place.
Dustin and Justin. Sounds like a country band.
To Justin.
To Justin.
It's like metal. It
Sounds like what happens when I eat lunch.
D-
Gent country.
Gent countries. Yeah, that's cool. We could have like twang that's been like tricked out twang. You know,
It's what happens after you eat a big chicken sandwich, to Justin.
we could call it animals as Brooks or animals as
Justin.
done in country.
Animals
twang.
as teammates.
Animals as food.
Animals as food.
I like that name. That's good.
All right. That is it for us at the SD Brewzik Podcast. Thank you very much for listening, and we will see you.